Well, it's not all just about the players. Obviously, we have another interesting little tribe matchup. So the tribe we haven't seen today is up first. Arthur with the Imperius tribe. How does that play?
Right, so Imperius is really versatile. Again, it's a T0 tribe, so they can upgrade right away, but they could go riding, they could go archers, they could go many different directions, and they also have the potential for a strong late game.
So there's a lot of positives there. Let's look at, again, the Hoodrick tribe that Theetat did previously win with.
Yeah, Hoodrick's really consistent. Like, you're going to see them doing a lot of the same things, but they're so good at it. They're going to get mathematics, they're going to get the sawmills down, they're going to get the markets, and you're going to be like, wait a second, I'm Imperius, I got markets too. I thought that was like, I'm versatile, I can do everything. But the markets aren't as good, Arthur. We got the level 8 markets versus like the level 2, 3, 4 markets. Just not the same.
Making his way to the stage for the first time today, it is the undefeated Arthur. As we've seen his keys to victory are to potentially look at the rush, maybe emulate the Umaji victory that we did see earlier on today that did take a point away from Theetat. The long game is going to be a little bit harder for him, but that versatile Imperius tribe style may come through for him. One of the favorites, never seen a loss. There is Arthur. But of course, again to the stage, it is Theetat. Now, we have seen that Theetat can play under pressure, both from a winning position and a losing one. Did go 1-1 before taking that final victory. So if he does take an early loss, we know he can bounce back and get right back into the game. This is going to be a really interesting setup between the Imperius tribe and the Hoodrick tribe. Can Theetat make it all the way to the final, having clawed his way through the quarterfinal, or will Arthur extend his winning ways all the way to the final? What do you guys think? Final predictions just before the game starts.
This is so close. This is so close, but I'm going to go with Arthur.
I mean, this one's hard. This one's really difficult. I think Hoodrick is like the stronger tribe. However, when we see like the one loss that like put Theetat in like the bottom bracket from face-offs, that was against Barter and Slimming Boy. Barter and Imperius are very similar turn 0 tribes. So if that was a struggle before, maybe it'll be again. Although we've seen Hoodrick do crazy things, it really could go either way. I'm going to say it's a toss-up.
It's a toss-up and a slight advantage here for Arthur, in your opinion. We haven't seen him crack before. We haven't seen him rattle. So maybe if Theetat can get that first victory, potentially cracking the facade of confidence, perhaps, or maybe Arthur will go all the way to the finals. We're about to see in just a moment. The game has begun.
Okay.
Game 1 begins.
Arthur's in the north. Theetat's in the east. Arthur has a lighthouse spawn. Oh, he can leverage that. But they are not close. They are far. So what was Theetat saying? He was hoping for a large middle lake. Looks like he may have gotten his wish.
Yeah, I mean, they do have these adjacent spawns, like right next to east. But yeah, it's just a bunch of water. Like, there's a huge bottleneck. Like, Arthur's not going to be able to, shove a bunch of riders down there. This is tough for him for sure.
There's the lighthouse, so he's going to be able to upgrade that capital with the 2 fruit, get some stars back. Is he going to get a tech? Yes. He's going for fishing. See, this is what we're talking about, the versatility of Imperius. And here's an explorer. Oh, is he going to like this explorer? They do meet, so he does get an idea of where his opponent is, but no lighthouse.
Yeah, and we were talking about like the idea of a big middle lake. This is not a big middle lake. I mean, if we switch over to like the shared perspective down here, like there is this lake that Theetat has control of, but like it's like, policing like 2 cities.
Theetat also getting explored. Did he get the lighthouse? Yes, yeah. He's got to be happy about that. But he has not met Arthur. So that means he gets more meeting stars later, but he has to have an idea. Oh, and Arthur goes on the water.
Yeah, I guess this is a faster way to get his warrior down to that village.
That's a little unorthodox. I didn't...
Yeah. We're saying that he's prone to rushes, Arthur.
Yeah. But look, Theetat was also looking at fishing.
I mean, Theetat sees fishing and like looks at all this water. Is like, is this just a huge middle lake? No, it's 2 separate ones.
But he doesn't know.
Doesn't know.
He's thinking about different tech. Okay, because he cannot upgrade that city. With the tech he has now, he can't. So if he wants to upgrade it, he has to get something. Org is not great. He doesn't have a lot of good choices. He usually goes for forestry, right? That's the playbook. That's the Hoodrick playbook. Forestry, math, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do that.
Whoa, he's skipping his capture of that city. He could have captured, but he didn't.
He delayed. So what
yeah.
that means is instead of taking that when he could, he's waiting so he can afford, there we go, he could afford forestry. Because otherwise he could not upgrade that city. If he upgraded it, he couldn't do anything with it.
Yeah, so he is going to burn a single Tempe on that city. Like his warrior's not going to be able to head over to the East Lighthouse.
Oh, there we go.
But he saves him a star.
Arthur gets riding.
Yeah. No, he sees that there's a lot of land and he wants to
And roads.
go ahead, ride a road on down the rest of the map.
Okay, Rider Roads. That is the weakness
Whoa.
of Hoodrick.
Good ruin. Good ruin.
Oh.
And yeah, very happy to see those stars
Leveraging that
back.
ruin into a population and stars.
We're going to see an explorer here.
Yeah.
Another one. Yeah, this one will meet Arthur.
He's going to be happy.
A lot more stars.
Yeah.
He'll be happy to get the meeting stars and the North Lighthouse, absolutely. But I'm kind of worried about if he's happy looking at how the rest of the map looks. As soon as he gets that East Lighthouse, he was one tile short of the West one, so no Eye of God. Dang. But as soon as he gets the Eastern Lighthouse, he has the population for a giant on his capital.
But their capital's far away. It's going to take a time. Unless he gets fishing, unless we see some naval stuff. But Arthur's already on the water.
I think he'll be happy just to set up a better spot for the sawmill on a second city in the Park of Fortune to upgrade that city in the south. Maybe he'll take a border growth on Old Wealth, but we'll have to see.
Yeah. Theetat has the playbook. You got to get your forestry. You got to get your sawmills. He's following that. Arthur's kind of going in different directions. He got a port to get, and then now he's got Rider Roads. So again, very different directions. Is he going to get an explorer here? Probably not.
Oh,
And you'd see there's that trick. There's that trick to save seconds with the explorer.
I mean, the big thing is, the fog is really, it's like you've got riders and roads, but you still just can't go through the fog. So it wants to pick up the explorer because one does get him that Western Lighthouse, but also maybe shapes him for trying to get another explorer, another lighthouse in the south.
Yeah, riders can't move through fog any faster than warriors can.
Yeah, I think this warrior will move south next turn, then maybe road to the village, but it's kind of expensive. So Arthur's maybe a little smarter than that.
But at this point, it looks like Hoodrick's only going to get, 4 cities? Arthur looks like he has more of the map, potentially.
Yeah, I mean, this central city is the big thing that Theetat's going to try to contest. If he gets this giant into like a port and then sends it straight towards the middle before Arthur can get everything set up, if he's able to reach those 2 villages further in the west, if we head back to the shared vision, these 2 cities will get Arthur that
Grand Bazaar.
Yeah. So maybe he can get his giant to try to defend this city, but that's a long ways off for Arthur.
Yeah.
If this giant can, get into a port and then just run straight into that city and steal it from Arthur, and then we're playing 5 cities against 5.
We'll see. But that middle city is going to be really key. But for now, Arthur has it. So he's thinking about his navy, right? He's thinking, do I get a warrior? Am I going to put that warrior in a port? Am I going to get ports? But this is different. I mean, I won't say that. We have seen Theetat play very good naval. He knows how to do naval games, but usually not this early.
Yeah, he's just going to go ahead and smack that archer for the favorable damage trade. I was wondering if he wanted to, maybe erode that onto the ruin. But he is favoring, like,
Riders and roads. Let's go.
He does not want to play an end game. He does not want to play a super late game.
He wants to go aggressive. He needs to get in there and fight before Hoodrick gets markets.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering if Theetat was saving up for markets this turn, but instead he's going to put that Juggernaut in the port.
Yeah.
This Juggernaut, where it is, like perfectly fine for accessing the city. It's just that he's going to need to get sailing next turn and clear the fog, probably with his archer now. If he wants to rush it straight into that.
He can get another giant.
Yeah,
he's looking at a double giant. Yeah, he can place the fish and the monument if he wants to get an. Oh, look at.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So 1 giant was causing problems for Arthur, and like 2 is.
2 is
killer.
Double. Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah, and he was debating about where he puts that Park of Fortune. This blocks like if he wants a market spot in like a sawmill southeast, but.
He has 3 stars left. He can get another archer, or he's gonna chop. To upgrade? He may chop to get the fish and animal.
Yeah. Is he going to go after an explorer here? Yeah, try to get that last lighthouse.
Doing that. Oh, he didn't do the trick. He has time, I guess. He's not worried about time.
And one thing about doing that is that you're not thinking about the game. You're thinking about doing all the possible things for like.
All right, we're gonna see roads coming out.
Cancel.
He's gonna be able. Is he gonna?
Yeah,
Oh, look at
yep.
that!
And then he's gonna send the rider off. Try to pick up that last village too.
He is prioritizing getting the villages. He's not ready to really engage. He's like, I need to get those.
It's like, give me
cities.
my bazaar. I need my bazaar.
Grand Bazaar means
I spent
population.
all my stars on roads. I need like this monument to like fuel
Needs
it.
his economy.
Yeah, one last
Oh,
explorer
is
for
this
the
gonna
road.
work? Is he gonna get his lighthouse? Yes, he got at least the one in the south.
Yeah, but the east one's definitely the hardest for him to grab.
But he's one population short of a giant in his capital, so he'll get that when he connects with the other city.
Yeah, so the explorer from Theetat last turn was actually really nice for him. It enabled him, if he picks up sailing here, you can send the giant straight towards that central city and then follow it up with another one. But yeah, it all depends. Does he think he needs to or not?
Ooh,
Yeah,
he
very
needs
aggressive.
sailing to get that
Yep.
access to the deep water.
And boom, that warrior is going to
Ouch.
disappear.
Oh, ouch. That's
This
gotta
is
hurt.
why Arthur was spending all those stars on roads, because he needs to get this, like, just look at the timing.
Yeah.
Like, on Arthur's turn, he'll go and take that city. The giant comes in and sieges.
Yeah.
Then he can put the Grand Bazaar down. Does he have stars to do all this? Remains to be seen.
Yeah, can he pull it off? Can he? Okay, he's hitting with the rider, bouncing to the ruin. I like that. I like the bounce to get to the ruin.
Yeah, I mean, he does it. So Arthur would need to place, like, 4 roads in order to access that western village.
One.
Just
Oh,
a
a bridge!
Yeah, he's smarter than me.
Yeah, he didn't need
Cheers
the
from the
4
casting,
roads.
cheers from the crowd for the bridge.
We didn't need a road. We just need a bridge. That's so. But who would put a bridge there? That's like the dumbest placement for. But it works. It works. That's really
Yeah,
cool.
8 stars instead of 12. So saving very valuable stars, hoping for like a star ruin in the center.
See, that's the kind of like problem-solving, critical thinking that takes these guys to the next level. They think of these solutions that were like, oh, I didn't think of that.
But if you look at it, if he goes ahead and picks up hunting,
Yes.
he's got the population of 2 monuments, like the Park Fortune that he just got.
He's doing the math. How can I get a giant there?
Yeah, is he? No, he's not thinking about getting a wall, certainly.
He's counting. 1, 2, 3. Look at his fingers.
Yeah, you can see him like go to his forehead.
And he has time.
Yeah.
He has almost 4 minutes on the clock. If he wants to take some time to do some math.
This is another thing about, like, I mean, the riders are a great strategy. Like, you'll see them in, like, 24-hour, like, correspondence games, too. But, yeah, he's getting the wall. He's getting the wall.
Ooh,
Okay.
So let's talk about this, Laith. We all never see, it's very rare to see a wall in this level games. But in this, it pays off. Because if you get a wall, you don't get the 5 stars back. But if you keep the city, then it's better than the 5 stars.
Yeah, so the cities already give a little modest defense bonus to units like warriors and riders of, like, 1.5 times. The wall bonus is significantly more than that. This juggernaut is not able to kill the warrior anymore.
It's building up a sort of stronghold city in the center of the map.
Yeah, he cannot afford to lose this. And he sees, like, both of the juggernauts. So it's not just a matter of I push your one giant and then, like, I'm fine. I have more cities. He needs to defend this whole push. And we're seeing, yeah, Theetat's trying to dominate from in the water, which with how he, ended up winning that first game. But it's in a little weaker position. He doesn't have the economy, the markets to support it.
He doesn't have the markets yet. Well, you said this before. It's great having a navy, but if you don't have the economy to pay for those strong naval units, getting on the water first, not always right. You got to have a lot of income to pay for those naval units.
Yeah, so long as Theetat is able to take the scout, maybe another scout, the 2 juggernauts, and like steal the city from Arthur, he'll be fine here. If he's able to prove it. Otherwise, it's like you should have put
Ooh.
your money in markets.
He moved the giant to the middle, so maybe he's going for the other city. We'll see. All right, what's
Let's see
Arthur
the
going to get?
ruin.
Oh,
Oh, whoa.
Oh.
Shaking his head.
trade. That is not useful at this point. You can't really use markets unless you have tier 3 buildings like sawmills or forges. So not really useful at this point.
This is kind of a specific thing, too. We were practicing both his matchups, like Omaji and Hoodrick last night in the hotel lobby. The same thing happened. I'm playing Hoodrick against him. He gets a trade ruin. He's like, ha, it's really nice. And then he's like, wait a second, this is terrible.
This
I'd
is
rather have
not
anything
good.
else.
This would be really nice later, but not now. I can't
like,
use it.
I want mathematics before trade if I'm choosing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see a little head shake there.
He's like, oh.
Especially in a map like this where, the market spots are not
No.
the most obvious.
It's-
He'd rather have like stars just to get a giant in that center city.
His focus has got to be on defending from these giants. He can get his own giant. Okay, are we going to see? He has another monument, right? Yeah. The Grand Bazaar. He hasn't used it yet.
And right away into the giant. So, yeah, Theetat's been putting a lot of stars into the water and not so much on the archers. Now, he's just last turn, you see, on those.
Yes. Now he's getting more
cities.
archers.
Yeah, the archers are there and they're trying to push in, but they're just not in time to start shooting the giant right now. So Arthur is more than happy. What you don't want to happen is get like a giant and then it just gets shot over and over again.
But there aren't enough archers in range. He does have the scout, right? He could make more scouts to shoot from the water.
Yeah, so Arthur's trying to get the giant when he still can, and ideally his setup is the giant is behind the city, so that when something sieges, the giant helps in clearing it off. He's got the wall there to help, like, if he trains some defenders.
He can move his juggernaut to damage both those rafts. They're vulnerable at this point.
Yeah.
But it's almost like a trap. You want to send your giant over there to deal with the rafts? There's probably better use for them. Okay, he did.
He wants to, like, shut Arthur completely out of the water.
Ah.
Arthur, he's set up his giant. It could have gone south and then southwest or south, and it's gone southeast instead, which indicates it's headed towards the port, which Theetat's trying to counter with. You've got your juggernaut, I've got mine that's going to hit it, and then the scouts to back it up too. It's making things difficult for Arthur on the water. But still the problem is the same. Like, he's just got 4 cities against 6.
That's what I was just thinking.
He doesn't have his markets. He doesn't have the classic Hoodrick market.
Not yet. Maybe
Yeah.
soon, but not yet. I don't see any sawmills. He's not.
I'm not
he's
even sure if it's a not yet thing because he's done a lot of things that are characteristic of just like, I
Yeah.
don't see a potential in it. Now, like the overlaying markets, they were not super great on this map.
Yeah.
Just like with where the cities were set up, where like some water tiles
Yeah.
are, the forest. whatever
So
else.
we may not see markets from Hoodrick, at least not for a
Yeah.
while.
Well, like if he's going into markets, he needs math and then also like
Yeah.
riding and roads and trade. And with like the 16-star economy, while he's also trying to support
Like
his
you
navy.
said, he went into Navy.
Yeah, like I think he chose something that's very different.
Arthur goes for archery. So they both have archery. They both have the defense bonus on forests.
Yeah.
And archers are great for countering the giants. So probably that's what Arthur's going to use his
Well, I
archers
think
for.
it was a nice tactical play
Where?
to keep Arthur's giant out of the water
Oh, what's he going to get? Stars. I'm going to say stars. Oh.
population.
Well, that's also very
Yeah.
nice.
I think you've been wrong every single time you've guessed.
I know. Doesn't stop me from trying.
But yeah, it was a nice tactic to shut Arthur out of the water there. But like strategically, Arthur's saying, and then what? Like I just put my giant on the city. Like you can't siege my city, and I just enjoy the stronger position
Yeah.
that I've given myself here.
Right. Arthur can. This is so interesting because this is not how we usually see either of them play. But Arthur kind of has the comfortable, like, I can take my time. I can build up my cities. And Hoodrick has to be a little more aggressive.
Yeah, an aggressive Hoodrick.
It's not what we usually see. A Hoodrick aggressive on water. Like, this is not typical.
No markets? But, I mean, it feels like the attack in the middle is like a stalling out here.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
especially-
looking at his tech tree. Did you see? He's like, what am I going to get? Oh, org. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
So he can upgrade his city with that. But then where do you go with org? Strategy? I guess he can get stronger naval units and maybe cloaks. But yeah, he is not going for markets and
Yeah.
not going for sawmills.
I think Theetat had a nice thing like policing like that little bottleneck in the very center of the map. If
Yeah.
he could like put his giant where it is,
Yeah.
like Arthur's units don't want to
Right.
attack it, like at least as it is right now.
Yeah.
Arthur's getting archers because he recognizes the weakness. But like, just support it with a bunch of archers from those
Mm-hmm.
two cities. Right now he's got 2 archers, which is enough for now, but when the riders come in and start hitting it, smacking
There's
stuff.
2 fronts, right? There's the naval, which Arthur isn't even in the water. And then there's this land, passage in the middle, which is where more of the action's happening.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like on both of them, like Arthur's just like stalling out the attack. And he's
Yeah.
like, I know I can because if we go ahead and look at some of the stats. Theetat's only got 17 stars per turn.
Yeah.
Like, this is not the Hoodrick we know.
Yeah, exactly. Hoodrick has less income, less cities. He has more kills though, but not by much. So yeah, Imperius has a better economy and more territory.
Yeah, and I think Arthur's plan right now is just like blocked out the attacks, like nothing's happening.
Is he going to go on the water? That Juggernaut
Yeah.
would just die to those scouts. What's he going to do with that?
It's like eventually I want to get on the water, but for now, if I can defend these cities, this is kind of a trap actually.
It is.
Yeah.
If he puts the Juggernaut there, the 3 scouts can come in and then the other Juggernaut can hit it.
You know, Arthur cannot get comfortable.
Oh, he's looking at chivalry.
Yeah.
Woo! I would love to see. We have
Needs to
yet
pick
to
through.
see. Have we seen a knight chain in this? We've seen someone get a knight.
Yeah, and die. It was kind of tragic night.
Okay, well, I got my bridge, so I'm happy, but I would be very happy to see a nice knight chain.
Yeah. If there is a night chain, can I make a request of the audience? I need you to like go ballistic, okay? Like clap one time if you understand, you know? Thank you.
I don't think you need to ask. I think we're going to do that anyway.
They're going to go ballistic anyways.
Yeah. But yeah,
Hoodrick sending his warrior back. He went to the west. He's like, nope, there's nothing over there. I'm coming back.
yeah, and this giant is in a stronger spot for like policing Arthur's units. Now the riders don't have anywhere to break in, but it has lost its defense bonus, and these archers can start picking up more
That's so
damage.
interesting. He didn't hit with the scouts first.
Yeah,
hit with
he's
the
going for the. Oh yeah, I think.
Usually I hit with my ranged units first, but I don't know. He's a better player than I am.
I mean, in this case, it's like you want to go with the ranged units because there's no retaliation, but the Juggernaut's not going to do retaliation anyways.
Yeah.
So you just go for the highest attack first.
Yeah, that makes sense. And it's interesting. There's a ruin on a mountain, but you got to get climbing for that. I know Arthur is a fan of climbing
Yeah.
for ruins, but I don't know that Theetat is. Like you said, the later the game goes, the less it's worth it.
I mean, Arthur gave one of the most legendary interviews of all time. Like, I am a gambler. I love gambling. I'll take the mountain ruin.
Yes, exactly.
So I hope, like, he has a chance, but it's just so far away from him, and it's just with, like Theetat struggling on economy. It's hard to see him going for it. Yeah, how do you want to move your archers, Arthur?
I think
Yeah.
Arthur's just, I mean, he's saving up stars. Oh, he's going for strategy. Okay,
Yeah,
he
there you
wants some
go.
stronger units
Now
on
he's got
the
the wall
water.
defender.
He's not going for knights just yet. He was eyeing it, but he's not ready.
Do you want to explain what exactly strategy does as a technology?
Yes.
So strategy is a technology. It comes after org. It gets you defenders, and it also leads to diplomacy. It can also grant you the ability to make peace, but I highly doubt we will see any of that in today's games.
Sometimes you'll see like the peace offers when like they're sieging your capital and hope they misclick. But I think they've got more respect for each other as players than that.
And the defender unit.
Right, so the defender unit carries a nice shield, has more hit points, 15 hit points. The main thing with this is if you put it in a naval unit, the warrior in a naval unit only has 10 hit points. You put a defender in a naval unit has 15. So I think he's really going for stronger naval units with the defenders in the
'cause,
rafts.
Yeah, Theetat's been able to, block off anything he does in the water so far, but with the defenders, it just gets harder and harder. Like, you need more units going after those, and it's every single turn. Like, they're fairly cheap. I mean,
Ooh, he got the killer monument. So can he get another giant in that
yeah,
city?
like a port and something else on his capital.
Oh, yeah, he could put another port, and that'll give 1 population, and then the monument gives 3. Yep.
Yeah.
We'll see if he decides to do that.
It's kind of funny that you get strategy and then Arthur just puts a warrior in the walled city. He's like,
Oh,
I
he's
don't
gonna-
even need it.
He was thinking about putting the... Okay, are we going to see the port?
Yeah, he wants a more
Yeah.
conservative port where it's less likely to get attacked. by
Oh,
archers.
there, look. See, he got the warrior first and then the giant, and it pushes. That's great. I like that technique.
Yeah, you want to maximize
Yeah.
your unit counts as much as possible.
He has less cities, which means he has less spaces to make units. So to train a kind of a bonus unit like that is smart.
So Arthur's like, I mean, just look at this. The giants have been repelled.
Yeah. Archers will do that.
Yeah, it's like this team up of archers and riders and everything. So Arthur's like, eventually I can just use like the riders I have to kill this giant.
Yeah.
But right now I don't need to
Oh, and
sacrifice
look
them.
at that. A defender in a walled city talking about like impossible to take that city now.
Yeah, and I mean, like, the wall gives a 4 times defense bonus. Like, so if a walled warrior has 3 defense, like a defender, walled defender has 12 defense.
It's so much stronger.
Like, it takes 2 giant hits to die.
It's
More there? Something with catapults. But, I mean, like, the giant's nowhere even near the city anymore.
This game is great. I'm really enjoying. This is different. You know, this is not the playbook that we usually see with Hoodrick, and this is not the playbook we usually see with Arthur and Imperius. But it's nice, like they're flexing their, you know, different options, which is really, honestly, the funnest thing about Polytopia is you can do different things, try different things, and every player will tell you, like, yeah, I'd rather have a game where I'm like considering all my different options than just doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, I mean, really, like, Arthur's showing why he's, like, you know, best of the best, like, why he made top cut, why he's first seed here. Because, I mean, this is like a tribe that requires like a lot of skill to pilot. Like we were talking about with Luxador too, it was like how versatile it is. You need to know what you're doing in order to use it. But when you do, like you get into positions like this, where like, you know, there is this lake here, but it doesn't really matter. Hoodrick in their lake, I don't care.
Oh, look, he's going for navigation. Okay, let's...
He's going to try a bomber here.
Wow.
Yeah, big splashes.
Oh, so we should say bombers, right? When they hit, they do this area of effect. So that's really powerful. And the bomber is safe. You know, it cannot move and attack. We talked about like giants can't move and attack on the same turn, but that giant, splash damage, the area of effect is really strong.
Big ooh from the crowd, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is like, you know, one of the reasons you really like to have control of the water. Once like you've shut down their access to like the ports and stuff, you start setting up your bombers in places like their land units can't reach. And like all their units that you've been clumping together to try to
rammer
break
time.
through.
Rammer
Yeah.
time.
Stop, rammer time. Now the rammer's nice because like,
Yeah.
you know, a defender raft, you know, it takes some hits, like whatever. This takes just one more hit. And especially with, if you're looking at the, keeping track of the health of these scouts, all 4 of these scouts combined aren't enough to take out that rammer.
You got to ask, like, was navigation for that one bomber worth it? Because, yeah, it damaged a lot of units, but he's not making a dent in that walled city.
I mean, it's all like, what are the options here? There's an option like you can go for the bomber. There's an option like, I don't even know what else. Like you could try to go for markets, but like your economy is so low and like it requires so much tech up front to like get that started. And like the market spots, like because you weren't playing for them earlier, they're just not super impressive anymore either.
Nope. The only person who might get markets is Arthur at this point, but he doesn't have any of the buildings, so no. I don't know. They're not. Again, this is really a different type of game. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, maybe Theetat could have gone for like a knight instead of into navigation.
Yeah.
Like, you know, picks up the chains against the raiders.
I'm really
archers
questioning
well.
that navigation play. I mean, again, the splash damage is really fun, but was it the right choice for this map? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a lot cheaper than the knight, and it's going to be proving its value because it's just going to keep splashing and splashing over and over. And, you know, the big advantage of the bomber against the knight is that it came out, you know, this turn. So, boom, another big bomber. Yeah, and you've got 2 problems that Arthur's giving now. Like, the rammer can take from all these scouts, no problem. So you're going to put your Juggernaut to kill the rammer? Or are you going to deal with my own Juggernaut now? Like, Arthur just kind of sat around and waited until he had this. Like, he's, you know, overloading his opponent now.
Yeah, he could bide his time and wait. Again, he's kind of playing the long game. Arthur's building up his cities, getting more troops. He has more cities to train troops. He can get more of an army. And I'm also thinking, you know, there's this strip of land in the, what is that? The northeast section. Like, he could send a unit there. He could place some neutral roads. Like, again, he has options. He has different things he could do.
I mean, the big thing about the size of the lake is that, like, Arthur's archers are like, look at the damage they've been doing to all these scouts.
The archers can reach those naval units from the shore.
Yeah, I mean, there's some tiles where, like, you need naval units to access them, right? But most of the tiles, you're fine. And yeah, it's just tough with, like, the size of the lake trying to go for naval domination. Like, the attack stalled out. He's trying to like pull back his units and like conserve what he's got, but I think
Oh,
yeah,
and
running out
he's
of time.
running out of time.
Yeah, stress.
Ooh, we haven't really seen that from Theetat. He's usually really good at time management. And dude, Arthur has over 6 minutes.
Yeah, the roads are all coming in now.
Look at those neutral roads. So we should talk about this, right? So if you place a road outside your territory, either player can use it, but in this case, Arthur's using it to move in closer. That's great.
And boom, another big rammer. The first one was already a problem, and like the scouts are just disappearing. So we've got a couple juggernauts, but I mean, Arthur's navy's even improving. Like, you know, it seems like it's a turn or two away from like being better than
Yeah,
Theetat.
Hoodrick has to worry about his bomber, but he's got his juggernauts lined up to protect the bomber, but those scouts are pretty weak. So yeah, Arthur's making a move on the water.
Wondering if he would have liked to have sailing and like gotten a big splash. I mean, it's kind of using a lot of health on the next turn with that juggernaut.
We'll see.
No, he's gonna pull it back.
What?
Whoa.
Why did he moved it back?
Yeah, it's kind of like a don't need it in the water thing. Like it's not really doing anything there.
He's
it's just gonna
pulling
take
his
a
other
hit.
units back. Is he going to put the defender in there? Okay, defender, rammer.
The rammer's like a rammer archer combo is doing more for him in the water.
Isn't
and
that interesting?
yeah, like the defender rammers are replenishable. Like he can just train more of them. The giant not so much.
And it's more defender rammers with archers. Like, what an interesting combination.
Yeah.
He doesn't even need scouts. He just has archers.
And this is kind of something like, you know, beautiful. Like
Yeah.
not all lakes maps have these like little lakes that are like, you know, actually relevant. Some players might choose to just ignore them.
Yeah.
But you get into these like naval battles that like, you know, navy versus land and stuff like this.
But it's
Just
more
something
dynamic.
special.
It's navy plus land. It's really
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. I'm gonna see a little splash. Now he's put his he's placing these juggernauts carefully because they are vulnerable to these archers and everything. Like he would probably love to move this juggernaut to splash both of these, but he's more worried about taking damage from the archers than the single like juggernaut hit, not juggernaut, rammer hit. Yeah, he's trying to train some. Yeah, he's got to train archers around his city. Like he's pop capped in this eastern city.
You
like
know,
the
it looks
Rider can
like
just siege.
It looks like Theetat's like playing defensive now. I have to say, it looks like Arthur's really moving in.
Yeah, how does he want to get this siege? I wonder. And there's a possibility for working towards that lighthouse.
So this is
Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
right? He killed the archer. He bounces. He chooses not to siege with that rider. He can siege with the 8. Oh, he's not sieging? What's he doing?
He's trying to keep both of his riders alive, do more damage on the next turn. He's like, I don't need the siege. You are already poor enough.
So he knows he can't keep the city, and he'd rather keep those
There we
2
go.
units.
The climbing ruin.
Okay.
wanna call
He's
it?
a gambling man. He likes to gamble. Even at this
That's what
late
it's
in the game, he's like, yes, I am getting climbing for the ruin. That is his signature.
What do you want to call you, Spark? What's he getting from it? That sword?
Quick. A sword.
Okay, we're agreeing.
What? No, we're not allowed to agree.
Okay, understood.
Wait, did you call sword?
Yeah.
Pick whatever she doesn't.
Okay, I'm going to go for meditation.
All right. Peace or war? Yeah, so this giant, you might notice, like, wasn't at 30 health last turn. Yeah, but it's going to heal up to 31.
Nice.
So it's going to get splashed by the bomber. But it's going to heal 1 health at a time, all the way back to
So
40.
Arthur's going to get the lighthouse. Does he have 3? Does he have the other ones?
Yes, Arthur does have all the other lighthouses.
So he can get the Eye of God as soon as he reveals that last lighthouse in the east.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's kind of a question, like, what does he do with it? Because he has a lot of cities that would benefit from it.
Oh my gosh, it's turn 18, and Hoodrick finally gets math.
Yeah, we're gonna
This
see how
must be a
border
new
growth here.
record or something. Borders, interesting. He can get a bigger sawmill with the borders,
Yeah.
but is it going to be enough? I don't
I
know.
think it's just about like the immediacy of this giant as opposed to like getting one on the next turn.
And there again, he trained the warrior before getting the giant to maximize the number of units he can train.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, like no roads, so he has no way to deal with those riders over the east. So Arthur will pick up that monument. And yeah, this bomber it was actually had to go after the stuff over in the east.
Yeah.
So Arthur's giant's gonna just heal a little bit more, get ready for its return trip to the water when Arthur decides it's time that he can actually
the
get
giant's
in there.
just chilling, healing in the back until it's stronger and get back in the water.
I mean, Theetat's own giant's kind of doing the same
Yeah.
thing. It used to be right by the city. Now it's
Theetat
like
almost
borders.
running out of time again. This is unusual for him. This is the second time. Okay, what's he gonna get? Let's see.
Yeah, the position gets like more complicated like this. And
You're
also,
gonna
like,
get your sword.
what even is there to go for? Start getting desperate.
Oh, it could veteran promote it.
Oh, stars.
Oh, we were
okay.
both wrong. But he's got to be happy about that. Arthur's got to
Yeah.
be very happy about that.
Because even though it's approaching turn 20, he's not really set himself up like late game economy. So Star Ruin is still, they're not playing for Monopoly money.
And killer. Cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's got a monument. He placed Eye of God. We see it there. But he's got another monument he can place if he wants.
Yeah, just with like how these trades have been working out, Arthur just picked up his killer monument this turn compared to Theetat's 19 slain units. But it doesn't matter. This is, why it's nice to just have more cities, more units.
Yep. He's finally upgrading that city in the west, getting stars back.
Yeah. So yeah, just a big border growth on that one city. He's got a path to giant, but it's one that's a little inconvenient for his game plan. So I'm not entirely sure if he'll go for it or not. Oh, he's got his killer monument. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he's
Whoa.
got the monument. He's got the monument.
Yeah, it's probably just like does he just do 2 lumber huts or lumber hut port?
He may want another port to give another spot to put more units in the water in addition to giving in the population. Not sure.
Yeah,
Let's
2
see.
lumber huts and then that gated power.
Okay, so no second port. He's just...
Yeah,
putting
and
the
I'm
monument.
guessing he spent the stars to get that now because he might be looking at putting both those giants in the water next turn.
Yeah. If he puts both giants in, that's like 2 targets for Hoodrick to deal with.
I mean, he's already got the 2 targets just with the
Yeah.
rammers and everything. So I'm also maybe expecting a few more ports for Arthur. When they just start getting more ports, because they're like, physically, I cannot put enough units in the water right
Yeah.
now. Give me a second. You're like, oh no.
Yeah. It's interesting because Imperius still has all these riders in Hoodrick's territory.
Yeah, he's infiltrated deep in there.
Yeah.
Well, there's a kind of joke that we say about like the lighthouse behind your opponent's capital. You better hope like your explorer gets it. Otherwise, you're only getting it after you've already won.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you get riders like that deep in, like
Well, it's just a
resilience.
distraction. It's like a nuisance for Hoodrick to deal with. It's like, oh, I have all these units in my backyard. I got to get rid of them.
Yeah, and like Hoodrick's, if there's like this small lake where you can shoot stuff with archers, you'd expect like, oh, Hoodrick's one like gonna shoot like the rammer, like try to take those trades. But the riders are kind of preventing archers from being trained for a few turns there.
Still, look at the red. Ooh.
Yeah, it's getting tough. But yeah, Theetat's banking a ton of stars right at the end there. So probably gonna see some more stuff with mathematics and maybe even like
Finally, markets, but I don't know.
yeah, it's kind of hard to see if you like survive the time it takes to make markets.
And Arthur isn't even thinking about that. He doesn't have any sawmills or forges. He's
Yeah.
got trade from a ruin so early, not using it.
Yeah, well, he does have forestry, and he does have a couple of nice sawmill spots, like not the best or anything, but
Yeah, he might.
if they start putting down markets, Arthur can be like, might as well, and the ruin will finally pay off.
Yeah, like 20 turns later. He's chopping to put down. Oh, there's another port to get more
Yeah.
units in the water.
A veteran rider just as good as a defender in these cases.
15 hit points.
Ooh,
Oh, is he going to kill with the defender?
yeah. He's trying to get the veteran defender so it can be even better than either.
That's playing the long game. Trying to get kills with your defender is hard enough, but getting 3 kills with your defender, like, that's challenging.
We see a veteran defender. That's one of the most stylish moves.
Yeah.
Ooh, and he's actually left that Luma city open. But yeah, like we were talking about, both those juggernauts go in the water, and you still have to deal with these rammers
rammers.
as well. So I think Arthur's going to be making a really nice big push, like just converting the position.
Yeah. He's got a lot of units lined up on the roads. He's got the 2 riders in the back in the west.
This is a man with a plan. He knows how to win.
He does. He has a vision.
Like, he's got obviously like the strategy for like pushing, but
But like
the
you said,
tactic-
Theetat has a lot of stars. He's 35 stars. What's he doing with those?
Yeah, I mean, it feels like he doesn't have too many great places to put down sawmills in his other cities. Otherwise, that would be a first bet. I think his number 1 priority is getting enough units in the water.
Yeah.
And like positioning this stuff. But he's got 20 seconds left now. Then he starts thinking about the economy. The problem is it's been so hard just doing like all the tactics and stuff that he's running out of time before thinking about the more economic side.
And we can talk about the clock a little bit. So you get more time, the more cities you have, the more units you have. But it's like a snowball effect, right? So for the player who's already has more cities and more units, they have more time. But they also have more to do with all their units and all their cities.
Yeah, and when Arthur's looking at this, he's like, I can get my 2 archers in here. He's going to road this one back, and boom,
Nice.
that's a Juggernaut down.
Nice.
So Arthur leads and Juggernaut's on the water now.
Oh, look, and he took the Juggernaut out of the water. He did that before to heal it up.
Yep, it soaked up a ton of damage.
Yeah, it did its job.
Yeah, now it needs to go back and heal.
Very nice.
Because he does not have unlimited giants.
Yeah, no, that's the thing about giants, right? They are a finite resource. You can only get so many of them. Once they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah, I mean, in a lot of ways, so Arthur's improved his position a whole lot. Like, he's, more established on the water. These rammers are looking nice. But in some other ways, like, just because Hoodrick can push out so many giants, it's difficult for him.
He was looking at mathematics, did you see?
Yeah.
Which means he's thinking about sawmills and his own markets.
Yeah, I mean, Theetat's going to start next turn with 44 stars. I mean, assuming no sieges. I don't see any.
I don't know. I don't think so.
So he's got a low city count, which is nice for
Look,
these
he's
low
doing
tech
math.
quests.
Did you see him?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
counting. La, 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 la. He's doing some kind of mental math there.
Well, I mean, usually we don't have cameras on the players for this kind of thing.
It's
I kind
cool.
of assumed that everyone else did that. I know I do, but like, I guess I can ask. Do you ever start throwing around the signs for like?
I get out a pen and a paper. I do. I'm
Whoa.
like, okay, I'm going to do a little addition and subtraction and stars. Or if I'm in Discord, then I put it in the Discord. But I got to see it. I can't do all the mental math. I got to write it out.
Usually, I mean, the mental math is great until like you miscalculated by 2 stars. But I haven't seen Arthur make any of those kinds of mistakes.
Theetat moving the giant back into the water. He's got two juggernauts. Oh, he's got a catapult. I missed that.
Yeah, the catapult's really nice for dealing with the rammers.
2 catapults now. And looking at strategy,
Oh.
he has 40 stars. He's got so much money. What are you going to spend it on?
He does not like his market spots are just not all that great.
Oh,
he's gonna try to cloak that Lonema city. Yeah, and he's got. I mean, look at it.
Cloaks.
He's got access to that central city, and it's a high-level city too, so a lot of daggers.
But Arthur can see it coming, and Arthur was looking at either math or knights. So now he's got to figure out. He has a little time. How can he counter that cloak?
Yeah, I mean, the real big problem is just that giant, right? We talked about this in the face-offs, the stop
Yes.
sign. Yeah.
That's the stop sign, right? So a giant on a forest with a defense bonus is a big stop. Knights cannot get past that.
Yeah, because all of the units zone of control around, so you cannot move through them unless you kill that giant, which is that nearly full health with a big defense bonus and far away from where you train all your units and where they're safe. So it's very easy to just put a cloak like on that tile northeast of the giant, and then how do you reach it with anything to reveal? You know exactly where it is. You can't do anything about it.
Arthur putting more units in the water, those defender rafts. Using nice rider roads. Love that to hit and bounce back to safety. Building up kills.
Yeah, again, they're always going all about the veterans.
Great.
And one last cheeky little hit on that archer. And suddenly all those units that were, annoying him with defense bonuses in his territory have vanished.
They are. They're gone. But, Theetat still only has 4 cities. Arthur's got 6.
Yeah, I mean, I like Arthur's position. I like that he's been making progress in the water, but he clearly needs something a little bit more.
He needs more.
Yeah, a knight. Look how nice a knight would be to like chain into that cloak.
He
and
needs
pick up
to
the
get
goods.
sawmills and markets to like just get a whole bunch of stars, or like he. So it's interesting because Theetat has pivoted now. He's like, all right, I got to try something different. I'm going to go with a cloak. We'll see if it pays off, but he's at least going in a different direction. Arthur hasn't really said, all right, I got to change course, and we'll see.
Yeah, the problem for Arthur is that his navy is really expensive.
Yeah.
He's been placing a ton of roads, and like he needs to train units on all of his cities, basically. So that's like another 18 stars every turn. Theetat has an easier time, when you're playing defense in a position like this. Like anything is possible, kind of.
Is he going to move that giant off the forest? He needs that defense bonus. Let's see. Okay, it did.
Yeah, he wants to. He needs that like that so that the arch. Yeah, he's gonna move everything back, and he's not gonna go after this kill. He's moving this forward so that no riders can come in, like bounce off his archer and reveal.
But don't you think there's a good chance Arthur can figure out where that cloak is? Can he hit it with?
I mean, he knows where the
rammer?
cloak is, but like, what happens?
Will he try to find the cloak?
Like, there's no way to access it unless he kills that giant. Now he does have a ton of riders.
Not
on
with
there.
the rammer? No, because there's the zone of
yeah.
control from the scout. But if he kills the scout, he could move.
Kills the scout
rammer.
and the archer and the raft. And he's got 2 units in the water. Maybe if the archer. No, actually he could.
Oh
no.
Time. Did he run out of time?
Yeah, he ran out of time. He was able to get the
Ouch.
attack in.
Oh, ouch. The clock.
So
man.
yeah, and Arthur's not interested in going after the cloak.
He's not bothering. He's like, whatever. The cloak's
Yeah.
going to come.
Because the cloak can come. Arthur has the first thing you want to do is discover it and kill it.
Yeah, and if you can't, it just prepare enough units
Yeah.
to kill the daggers that pop up.
And limit the daggers. Just like surround your city with units.
There's less space to
Maybe like chop that forest so they don't take advantage of the defense bonus.
And he's got time, right? He's got.
Yeah, and he's chopping
so
every
much
forest.
time.
He's like, I'm not getting another
Yeah.
whatever here.
See, that's what we're talking about. You have to anticipate what you're. He is anticipating the cloak. He's like, all right, well, I can't stop the cloak. I can at least limit the defense bonus when the daggers show up.
Yeah, he knows where it is. So is he gonna put a couple riders on the north and west tiles? Yeah, the west tile.
So
he
he's
just
going to
needs some
limit the
riders.
number that can pop up. That's
Yeah,
great.
there is a little problem, just that both of these riders can get killed by a single scout, like both the candidates. So he's put a 6 health rider up north there. It's a little difficult with
The units are in the way.
all the stuff in the water, but
He's got
maybe we'll see a
catapults and
scout.
a bomber, so they will be able to clear a path.
Yeah.
But he's doing what he can to limit. All right, let's see the cloak hit.
Yeah, so I mean, more on like the bigger end of strategy.
Look, there's
here.
only, right, what, 2, 3 spots? 4, because they can spawn on the water
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
right?
I guess we'll find out. I think so.
We'll find
I haven't seen yet. But yeah, no, Theetat's got some issues. I think he's waiting on the cloak infiltration one to give Arthur less time at the end of his turn to react to it. But also, I think he might want to turn that raft into a scout, kill the 6 health rider.
But he's taking a long time to decide what to do.
Yeah, I think your Juggernaut's got to go ahead and just pick up that kill.
He doesn't have the time on the clock to really like ponder these things. Got to go fast.
Got 20 seconds here, so we're going to see, yeah, this raft? No raft, okay.
Now the cloak hits.
And there we go, the pirates
They
are
are,
all
okay.
good.
So he made 4 units, 2 on land, 2 in the water. But again, Arthur did a really good job limiting. Is he going to train another cloak, right?
Yeah.
2 cloaks?
He's only got the one city,
Yeah.
so no need for the second cloak he sees.
Right.
Now, Arthur's income is only 23. It wasn't all that great before the cloak.
Yeah.
And really, he wanted to, like maybe go into mathematics and get some markets set up. Then he can start affording things. Big bomber kill, by the way. Then he can start affording some things like knights and try to like win that kind of endgame.
He's not. He's not going for sawmills. He already has the trade tank.
Yeah, but like No, he's had a challenge this whole time
Yeah.
with like actually getting that set up. Just in like he doesn't have the stars to do it. He would love to, but he doesn't have the stars for it.
Yep.
And it's not getting any easier with this cloak attack.
Wow. Theetat's really, I like the innovation. And he's going to get a cloak chain set up, right? He has another
Yeah,
cloak
there's
in
another
position
one,
and
like
just coming
southeast
in.
of that giant. I mean, you can see like where's the gap in the archers. So it's very visible. It's just something that like the stop sign.
The stop sign.
Stop sign is working.
Yeah, putting that giant in front limits where he can hit, he can deduce where the cloak is, but he can't reach the cloak. Giant's in the way. Ooh, getting a lot of defenders. I guess those will go in boats later.
Yeah, Theetat's got really good income here. Like with what
Yeah.
we're stealing, like the lowest.
Even without
cities.
markets, he's doing well.
Yeah, like he's got 42 stars right now. He's just been banking these stars.
Yeah.
It's kind of a question of what he wants to do. He can go for a lot of stuff here. Like, does he just want to go?
Oh,
mean,
another bomber.
He's got it easy,
Ouch.
or not easy, but like it is easier to defend this lake than it is to like push for some advantage or like
Yeah.
try to steal a city in this lake. And I'm kind of wondering, like what does he do? Like he can get like the bombers and everything, like use his income like that. But I feel like he needs some other tech, like some other strategy for trying to like actually steal cities from Arthur.
But the longer this game goes on, I feel like the more Theetat, presses his advantage with those cloaks. Those are great. Not only, again, creating units, stealing stars.
Yeah, I mean, some of the other games we've seen Theetat use the cloaks in, they were kind of more towards the end game side of things, like, playing with Monopoly money. This one, Arthur hasn't, pushed giants over in his western cities. He doesn't have, like, markets set up. So, like, the star stealing really matters for this, even though it's,
Is
like,
he going
already
to get on the
24.
water in the other lake?
It's possible. I mean, there's a couple of starfish there. Not that he can really get them with the archers and everything.
And the ruin.
But, yeah. Arthur's got some, like, strategic problems here. Like, he started last turn with, like, 10 or something more stars than he has
Yeah.
now. Like, he doesn't have the stars to do everything he did last time. And it's tricky, like, because he's kind of losing control of the water, too. Like, again, I'm not super worried about his ability to defend, like, his own cities from siege, at least not in the immediate future from the water. But it is just getting more and more difficult every turn. I'm not really... Yeah, and, like, his riders are running out of steam. It looks like, last turn there was one dagger that managed to escape. This turn there are 2 daggers he's got to deal with, and they keep compounding like this. Just creates larger and larger problems because they don't take retaliation damage.
Still looking at Shiv. He would love to get knights, but he can't afford it. He needs markets. He needs sawmills and markets, but he doesn't have the money for that either.
Yeah. I think if there was some way that he could have found to pick up mathematics earlier and get his market set up.
Yeah.
And like when he was maybe a little better established in the water, like stop pushing as many stars there, then just like take a turn setting up markets. Then like he would have just been taking money from markets over and over every turn.
I mean, I feel like Theetat has the momentum, but Arthur still has more cities and more units. But Theetat is bleeding him with those cloaks coming in each time.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, like, in these kinds of things where it's uneven, like 6 cities against 4, that cloak attack is basically like evening it out.
It
like
is.
I have, this one income, so I'm up a city.
Yeah.
You don't lose it, you're down a city.
Cloaks are the equalizer, taking away the income, creating units. It's really smart of Theetat.
Yeah, and that's why the central city is a double-edged sword, kind of. It's really nice to have. Like you want all the cities you can get, and then you can press for advantage from there. But it's also a giant target that you need to defend. And if it's hard to defend, like it is in this case, lots of problems. But yeah, Arthur only going to have spent 18 stars that turn. I can't do math. Well, like 22 to 3 is clearly not 18, but. Like definitely not using all of the income that he had by any means. So he is able to bank a little bit, which is promising for his future. But it's kind of a question of what does he want to use those for? Because like if you go for if you're going immediately into knights, you're kind of saying I can win with this.
Yeah. Is he going to go that way? I don't think he's ready
Yeah.
to say that.
Like markets take a little longer to set up, but you can always go markets and then knights.
Right. Get your markets going. Get your economy going. But, you know, I have to say it. This feels like a stalemate to me.
It might be progressing towards something like that, but
Speaking of a stalemate, do you want to bring up the rules that come into play if we do hit the hour mark on the game?
Yeah. So in the face-offs, we had an epic game that went over 80 turns, hours. And after that, the judges, the directors said, we need some kind of way so that these games don't go forever. So if it goes an hour, then it will go to a panel of judges.
seemed a little expert panel, but we do not want any of the games to go over an hour.
But if they do, we will have a panel of judges decide on the victor, and they will take that point.
Yeah, so this is, you know, kind of position where it is easier to defend in this lake, and they're both trying to push for advantage in the lake. Like the stop signs, like preventing like progress on the land. Like Arthur has no inroads to like the lake in the west, and like the land over there is not really doing much of anything for him. However, if he's able to turn his income into like markets,
Yes.
suddenly income's not a problem.
That's right.
If he's got mathematics to like get some upgrades over in the west, some more giants to work with, and then maybe into knights.
He keeps looking at Shiv.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at math. Look at math. Then you can afford Shiv. He can't hear me, right? Right.
No. At least that's what we want them to think. No, but I mean, it's just so expensive. It's just he needs to be able to bank enough stars in order to make
He needs
something
to save
happen.
stars.
And yeah, you can see he's not training in the west. He's not training on his capital.
So
I
he
think
is.
he's banking for something, and it looks like he's banking straight into Shiv, which seems rather
I know,
expensive.
Man, I know. That's just not his style, I guess.
Yeah, like what, 42 stars for all the techs in a single
Theetat
night?
also has so many stars, but he's getting bombers, getting more cloaks, and yeah, leeching that income with every cloak hit. That's
Yeah.
really smart. Really smart.
And I mean, previously, like a cloak attack on this Manual city would have been great, anyways.
Yeah.
Like without the pirates, but they've got pirates too.
Yeah.
He's got the income too that we might see aquatism in the future, even. It's like just becoming harder and harder for like Arthur to do anything. And like, look at these archers. Like, what?
This
do you
is
do?
hard. So if you were on the panel, no, you're not. Like, to me, Theetat has momentum. Theetat is really pushing, and I don't see a response from Arthur. Arthur keeps looking at Shiv. Oh,
There you go, the riders.
Theetat's going for riding.
The riders are good for getting into roads markets. Maybe also trade.
If Theetat
also
picks up roads and
knights.
markets, then that is just one more tick in his column. Okay.
And there we go. He saved up. He calculated.
He's,
this
oh, look at that. He has
exactly enough.
just 8 stars. Barely enough. Okay, his math worked.
Yeah.
You don't need a paper or pencil. All right, Theetat knows that. And so now, any daggers that pop up, that knight can just mop up with, oh, we're going to see a chain, maybe.
Ooh.
I don't know, panel may step in before then. How
Oh, that would be tragic.
Do we get a countdown for the panel? I'm very
We
curious.
have just under 5 minutes left of the game before it goes to the panel, so we'll see. Maybe if he gets that chain, it might be enough to tip the opinion of the judges over into his favor.
Yeah, but like a nice chain here would like, you know, actually prevent like the cloaks, or if they can kill that, like,
Yeah.
if they kill the giant, if Arthur kills the giant, there's nothing stopping like a big land attack onto those weak southern cities which cannot be defended in the water. So it's a question if that happens first, or maybe Theetat's able to go pick up knights of his own, do something with that.
I mean, again, vision. Theetat can see that knight. He knows it's there, so he can anticipate, he can counter. Oh, yeah, I love that cloak on the water. Ooh.
Yeah, no, this is.
Cloak's going to hit both cities. Oh, he's going to have 2 cloak hits. He's also looking at Shiv.
Yeah, because that's Arthur's entire defense there.
Yeah.
And like Theetat's got the stars for it. He'll be all right.
Right, Theetat has the income, and he's been stealing stars from Arthur. Oh, they both have knights. Look at that.
Yeah, this is like very scary for Arthur now.
Ooh.
Because he wanted maybe like a couple more turns to get his knights like in and dealing damage
This
to that
is
giant.
going to be really, if it goes to panel, this is going to be really hard to judge.
Yeah, but Arthur has a crazy chain here, so guys.
Let's go, let's go.
Here it is. Finally, the chain you've been waiting for.
Woo! How many units was that? I missed it. Who's
1,
counting?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the giant.
Very nice.
But
But Arthur's got his own knight. But again, it's blocked by that walled defender, right? He can't get. Oh no, he could go around. Can he go around the side?
with the knight.
Yeah. Can the Hoodrick knight go around on like chain through those?
Yeah, I think it's most likely that we see the knight right there just get killed by the bomb or everything else in range.
Yeah.
and-
See, he's counting. He must be. Yeah.
Yeah, he sees that all of his archers are in range.
Can he move? Yeah, he sees. He's saying, "Oh, the path. The knight can
Yeah.
go here. The knight can go there. Okay, I have to move this." You can. I love them watching watching
like,
his brain go.
If he picks up roads, right, he's got mathematics. That OF knight can actually be pushed forwards. The question is, does he have enough to get border growth, the push, and enough roads to like
Right.
run around here?
Because a giant can push the knight forward, give it one more square closer.
and
He's
Arthur-
counting. He's
yeah,
counting.
Arthur
I love
already
it.
played around it too with that one archer down there. So even if the knight gets pushed forward a little bit, it has to go through the walled defender
Yes.
and this archer over in the west.
The cloak's gonna hit again. Oh, is the knight? The knight's just gonna move up. Okay.
Yeah,
And
just a real simple advance. And now, like, Arthur's problems, like, he delayed them for a turn, but now he's got bigger problems because he's getting cloak chained on the water,
he's
too.
losing so much stars from these double cloak hits.
Yeah, it feels like Arthur's defense is falling apart here.
Yeah. He got that one knight, but
And if, like, he had a problem with stars before with one cloak chain,
it's
it's just gotten worse.
but he doesn't have to save up for chivalry anymore. He does have Shiv. But I'm still thinking about that trade ruin that he got many
Yeah.
moons ago, and he never really used it. It's like really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, there's the, what might have been and whatever else. But, the game, like, Arthur was just feeling too much pressure from Theetat in the water to ever feel comfortable getting something like that. Maybe he wasn't confident in the market spots. But for whatever reason, just not the game we're seeing. And Arthur's looking at, his knights being pulled in multiple directions. His archers, which he's, like just holding on for defense. They've got nowhere to go. He's trying to keep his knight alive better, so he takes some damage on that archer. I mean, the big thing is, like, the knight is now essential for, like, clearing these kinds of chains.
That's right.
And, like, it only can clear, like, one set of these daggers.
That's right. He's got to get 2 knights, but can he afford it? And all the other units
He
he
can
needs?
afford, like, 2 knights and then, like,
That's
have 1
it.
star left.
Yeah.
Or 2 stars. Whoa, math. But, it's absolutely brutal here.
Yeah.
I think like Theetat, despite like what was happening, like it was able to completely shift the momentum here. It feels like one of these
He's going to
cities
get
is
his
going
2
to break.
knights. So now, or is he going to get 2 knights? Yeah. He's got his 2 knights, so he can use those to clear out daggers that pop up.
Yeah, even without the markets, just how high level these Hoodrick cities can get.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, not even like only 2 of them really, just the capital and this one in the northeast. But just putting out so many giants.
He's thinking where to put the knight so it can reach.
Yeah, you got the 2 knights and 2 stars left. But we're so close to, the panel decision time.
I know. I feel like how much time do we have left? It's
Very
got to be.
little.
It's got to be like a minute or less. It's got to be coming down to the wire.
Yeah. I mean, Theetat did give up the cloak chains for a couple of turns there. in order to pick up the knight.
They gotta call it soon.
So Arthur has got to be feeling that a little bit. You got to be feeling some relief for that. If there was, cloak chain continuing, what hope is there? But
Look at that bomber.
as it is, I feel like this giant down the south is going to elevate and roll from, merely being a stop sign to advancing with the attack. And Arthur, look how, remember just a couple turns ago, what Arthur's wall of archers was looking like.
Not anymore. And that giant is inching towards the walled city, which keeps getting hit by cloaks and daggers. There it is. Giant one step away.
He's going to advance in there and try to siege the city. He's like, you have no more archers anymore. And Arthur's looking at this. He's like, wait a second, I'm being pushed out of the water.
Yeah.
My central city looks like it's about to be taken too. Panel's just about to decide. I mean, I'm not a panelist, but I've got a favorite.
Oh, they got
I think that's it.
The word came
I think
down.
now we're
That's
going
time.
to a panel decision to see who takes that victory. The game itself not enough to split these two players. We might see Arthur's first loss. We might see Theetat take a victory here. I mean, we're gonna have to wait for them to decide. I can see them deciding out of the corner of my eye. I can actually see them deciding. We have a panel of 3.
Who are our expert judges?
Well, I mean, you know them better than I do. I'll let you introduce.
There's Reddish. He's the tournament director. He's been running this, for months now, and he also does the Polyseum. He's an experienced player. He's knows how to play well. The other panelist.
This is a special one, right? Isn't Midjuan himself on the panel?
That's right,
He is
Midjuan. And then the third member is Wanny Boy, who's also a very experienced Poly Champions player. He's been playing a long time. So
2
it's
skilled players and the developer. quite an esteemed panel.
2 skilled players and Midjuan himself, who I will say, can we say Hoodrick is his favorite tribe?
Yeah. Oh,
you think bias?
bias?
You're already calling out controversy in the first one?
That's
oh boy.
It's a well-established fact that Midjuan likes Hoodrick the best.
All right, it was a lot of a tug-of-war sort of game there. It looked quite early that Arthur was sort of starting to take, especially when he established his stronghold city, started to gather his units, was peppering all of the units that ended up on that little lake there. But then I feel like the cloak is really when it started to swing into potential.
I like the walled city.
Yeah.
Again, we don't usually see walls. I think that was really smart. And for a while in the middle, it looks like Theetat was really struggling. But yeah, Arthur never converted into the late game, what we usually see, really building up your markets. You need to get that going to continue into the late game.
I mean, it's a question of getting too comfortable in your position. Hey, it looks like I'm making advantage on the water. Yeah, you're, getting a better position for yourself on the water right now, but it doesn't really matter if you don't take a city. You're actually converted into anything.
We joke about obviously favorite tribes and such, but I'm sure the panel's going to come to I would say we have the most esteemed panel we can possibly get. I think they're going to come up with a really good decision here.
Well, if I was on the panel, or if I was running this tournament, I've run so many tournaments, what I would do as a director is I would have some kind of criteria in advance.
Okay.
That's what we do in our tournaments. We actually say the directors decide, but we already have a rule set, so it's stars per turn.
They might have that.
So, but then it wouldn't take them this long. They would know already.
No, they're just doing it for anticipation. They just want us to be oh my gosh, panel's made a decision. Drum roll, please.
But really, I mean, you have to look at the momentum of how this game was going. Theetat was really making progress. And Arthur wasn't.
Substantial progress too, not just the kinds of progress Arthur was making, getting a better position in the abstract in the water, but progress enough that hey, he's gonna steal one of those cities. He had a clear plan with his giant in that middle city. It was, the tactics were working out. It was possible for him to siege. And I was looking, I'm where are the units to kill this giant? I mean, with the knights and stuff, it's hard to calculate exactly. But I mean, I'm sure someone's at home paused it I already calculated it. Are you stupid?
Well, let's look at potentially their next game, because obviously either way that this goes,
They have to play another one.
They have to play another one. And it wasn't the strategies that we were expecting from either of these players, can you say? So do you think maybe they're going to return to something a little bit more comfortable, or do you think we're going to see another slightly strange game here?
It all depends on the map, right? It all depends on if they start close to each other. It depends on if, they have mountains in the way. I mean, Theetat said it. He just wants a large middle lake. But this was interesting because this was a medium lake. It wasn't a large middle lake, but it was enough. But he couldn't get the markets, right? We didn't see any markets from him.
Yeah, I mean, that's what pushed Theetat out of the comfort zone was the map. Like, you didn't see the strategies just because, you know, they're reacting to it. And, like, that's why they're a top player, because they can react. Like, let's see. We were joking about, Theetat does, like, the yada, yada, yada the whole time.
Oh, I love that. You guys are saying, oh, yeah, the Hoodrick strategy, same every time.
Same every time.
Immediately changes.
Oh, yeah.
Immediately switches up.
Like, the only reason he did that, like, every game in the face-offs is because it works.
It works.
Yeah. So when it doesn't, it doesn't. I mean, so where do you think Arthur should have deviated to try and collect the victory here?
Like,
at what point do you think?
We were touching on it a little bit, but I think, like, you know, take advantage of that trade ruin. Spend a few, like, less stars, like, trying to get into the water, like, try to get your own market set up, and then income enough. Because, like, the abstract advantage of, like, oh, he's, like, pushing on the water. Yeah, but you have enough that you can actually defend yourself on the water.
On screen, by the way, we can see a quarterfinalist over there, Dreamlander, who was knocked out earlier, and a semi-finalist in Slimming Boys Barter Tribe. You can see Arthur. I mean, he can hear us now, I think. Can you hear us? Go and give us a thumbs up. There you go. So you can hear us now. Both of them. I mean, you can see the tension on both the players' faces. Not really
They're
sure.
listening to us critique them.
There you go.
Arthur, were you thinking about not if you agree? Did you think that you could have got like some, you know, markets there maybe?
Who's going to give a thumbs up and
thumbs
down?
up, thumbs down, markets.
There we
go. No markets.
Okay, so yeah, big disagreement
So
there.
let's talk about the inverse. Do you think that... I mean, you're saying that the momentum was in Theetat's favor. Do you think there was something he potentially should have done earlier on, or do you think that was a solid strategy?
Oh, I like what he did. I think it was really smart. I like going for the cloaks. He had a tough position. He didn't have any really good places to build his markets, so I think he realized that early on, and he's like, okay, I have to pivot. And he went on the water, which I thought was kind of questionable, trying to take advantage of that large lake. But I really like that he went for cloaks. Because he took the org and then he went the cloaks, and that, I think if we didn't have an hour, right, if there wasn't that hour limit, I think the cloaks would have been the deciding factor.
Well, now I have just heard the decision of the panel. This match has gone to Theetat, the Hoodrick Tribe, after bleed for the first time. We're going to the second game. Theetat does have an advantage, as he did in the quarterfinals. I think we'll agree the momentum was swung in his favor, and now we get to see if Arthur can bring it back. We are going to be going to game 2. Our players are going to take a couple of seconds here to get set up. Arthur steadying himself for what is to come. I mean, I'm just going to go out and say it. Do you think that's the right decision?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with the panel. I agree with the panel. The momentum was in Theetat's favor, and Arthur was doing everything he could, but
what a game, though. Back and forth, tug of war.
What a game.
I mean, it makes me eager to see if, I mean, again, we haven't seen Arthur in this position before. We haven't seen him have to sort of come back and dig deep. So maybe this is going to be a chink in his armor, but I don't know about that. I mean, Theetat, again, we saw him in the quarterfinal. We've seen him struggle before. We've seen him grind out victories. We've seen him going all 3 games. So let's see if the strategies change. I mean, I would say it's sort of on Arthur now to change up.
Yeah, and Theetat is the one who can go and play for hours and hours and hours. He isn't phased by that, where Arthur's used to fast games.
Right, well, here we go. The players are setting up for game 2. Will it be a repeat of game 1, or will Arthur forge a new story for himself? Both players locked in, both players ready to go. The game is about to begin. Quick predictions. Theetat or Arthur now? Because both of you said Arthur beforehand. Has that opinion changed?
I think Theetat has the momentum. Arthur's got to just be, I don't know, like waiting so long to play, first of all, is just causes you anxiety.
Absolutely.
And then taking that first hit, is he tilted or can he rally it psychologically? That's really hard.
It does change when you're in front of a crowd. I mean, again, these players had to listen to me announce the panel decision, listen to the crowd react to that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think? Do you think he's going to be rattled?
No, absolutely. I mean, like, I like that we talked about the psychological aspects of it, just because, like, I mean, reminders, like, Arthur had already finished his entire face-off series, like, before Theetat's first game had finished. Arthur's used to quick stuff, you know, like, Ryder Road's, like, working out in his favor and everything. But, like, you know, this was his long game. And he was doing well for a while. He did well to secure like a stronger position like the 6 cities. But then like it was later on that those kinds of problems started to emerge. And it can't be feeling good like after having nothing but nerves. Like Theetat's had a few victories. He's gone 3-1 today. Arthur has not won a single game yet today.
That is a very good point. That is a very interesting point. I mean, we're gonna have to see if he decides to try and commit to maybe a stronger end game this time. The players are in game. Game 2 about to begin, and we're off.
All right.
And oh man, look at this. If ever there was a big middle lake. The players are on opposite ends of the map from each other.
Yeah.
There's some water access for Hoodrick.
It looks like there's deep water in the middle.
Now lakes can be, you know, little, we don't know how large the lake is. It might be just a little teeny bit of water with like the one ocean tile there. It might be a lot bigger, but we know what Hoodrick's hoping for sure.
Yeah, and this is you know, very standard hunting into a workshop. He'll probably get an explorer in the C2. Although he's thinking, he's thinking, why? He has 0 stars. What else can he? Oh, where's he going to send his warrior? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I think it was a debate between going north.
He did
or
not
northwest.
find another village. All right, Arthur can get another warrior. I don't know if that would be useful.
Yeah, if he wants to go into riders instead.
Got the 3rd warrior. Okay. Ooh.
And there we go. The northwest paying off. Another village closer to.
All right, he's going to get an explorer here. We'll see if he does the.
Looks like it. I mean, it's well shaped for it, but
he's thinking about it. Oh, he's trying to decide explorer or workshop. Okay, there's the explorer. He's not doing the trick to save time. He did pick up a lighthouse, and he meets. Okay, he knows where his opponent is. Okay, Theetat's got to be happy. He sees the big middle lake.
Yeah.
He's got to be looking like, yes.
I have seen, if it's fair to say, bigger middle lakes.
Yeah, there may be a connection. There may.
But yeah, there's going to be some land stuff going on.
Arthur goes for riding. He's going to be. Is he going to get an explorer here, or wait and get it in the next one?
Workshop.
Yeah.
All right.
Get it in the next one. Oh, there's a connection, right? There's no water there. They're going to be able to meet there, but there's another like small lake.
Yeah, you
not
can,
a big lake.
Read the shoreline from the city southwest of that city. I don't think we will explain shorelines. It's a little too subtle, like visually.
We were talking about it with bridges a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, the 3rd warrior heading back for that lighthouse. I wonder what else. I mean, with the lighthouse, of course, it's nice to grab, nice to have. But surely you've got plans for the upgrade. Maybe he'll go straight into roads, the 2 city connections.
All right, he's going to get what, forestry before capture? He can't upgrade that new city with just forestry, so he needs fruit or fish. So he's trying to decide what tech to get. Can we see what he's looking at?
Let's go ahead and shift over to the player perspective.
He's looking at org.
Ooh.
The crowd says org. The crowd is happy with org. Okay.
Oh, you see how many fruits he has on that city in the immediate level 3 upgrade on his capital. Yeah, org's the stuff. And look,
he
can get forestry too.
He's going to get both?
Yeah, I mean, like you,
wow.
forestry costs 2 more stars after capture.
Okay.
And if he's getting an explorer, this saves him some stars.
Okay. So Arthur finds a ruin. That could be beneficial.
A little head bob there. Yeah, he's happy.
Like, just don't give me trade. Not trade.
He's going to give a big thumbs down to the
That's a nice 7 stars for meeting. Now he sees where the opponent is. He gets a lighthouse. Now he can... Oh, can he upgrade? No, not yet. He needs hunting or something else.
Yeah, maybe roads? Not this turn. Doesn't have quite enough stars for that.
He's looking at his tech tree, trying to figure it out. He's just going to get a whole bunch of riders.
Yeah, he has... if he is going roads, he's saved up enough stars to pick them up. It helps get past the cumbersome, like East Forest from his capital.
Gonna upgrade, take 5 stars back.
Yeah, now these market spots are, again, not the best for Hoodrick. Oh, there we go.
There's a trick to save time. So Arthur doesn't do that, but Theetat does. No, wait, they did it different.
Yeah.
No, Theetat didn't do it the first time he did it. Okay, he's inconsistent.
He's done it this time. He was looking at it the one time.
Roads, let's go.
There we go.
He can upgrade his city, get 5 stars back.
Yeah, well, he's already got roads, so
Nice.
I mean, if he gets a tier 3 tech from that ruin, right?
He can get a couple more riders with his 6 stars.
But
Is he going to place a road or get another unit?
yeah, I mean, it's really cumbersome to
Get the unit.
Yeah,
Get the unit.
but he'll place another road
Okay.
for that rider. He'll be fine.
What's Arthur going to get from the ruin? I think he's going to get fishing.
Veteran swordsman, or because I can cheat and do 2, or trade.
No, then I get to do. I'll say stars.
Okay. You're more optimistic. But yeah, this is a difficult city to defend immediately for Theetat. You might want to get another archer around your capital. And then once you capture that city over on the northeast edge, some archers there will help you defend.
Arthur can send in, 3 riders or 2 riders and take it with siege with the warrior.
Yeah, I might have had like an 8-turn game that I didn't defend a city properly. Take an explorer, and I'm like, okay, well played, Arthur. But yeah, Theetat not gonna make. Oh, whoa!
Let's go! I
You got
one.
it.
I like half. I get like partial credit for that. Because I said fishing. All right, here we're gonna see the siege. Oh no!
Yeah,
No, he's opting for ruin and bouncing onto the village.
Yeah, you can go ahead, place another road, take that village
Makes
too.
sense that he didn't siege because he can't keep it. There's archers in range.
Yeah, and he can't keep the city, so he's just gonna take everything in the north that he can grab right now.
So
he's got
Arthur's
the advantage
gonna
of
get
mobility.
2 ruins next turn.
Or you got the stars this turn, or yeah, depends.
That could be
What
big.
does he get this time? I guess swordsman in the west.
Okay,
Pop
call
in
it
the
out.
east.
Call it out, audience. I'm hearing swordsman.
I heard a big swordsman, yeah.
Oh, I'm shocked. Shocked that Theetat got mathematics.
What?
What? In crossover? I've never seen that before. Shocking. He's following the playbook here.
Yeah, I wonder if he wants to chop that forest west of this city at some point. I mean, it's useful. Ooh, big
Stars!
Free spirit, okay.
He's liking that. Look at his expression. He's like, yes.
I thought he shook his head a little bit.
No, he had a little happy nod at first. The free spirit was in, but the stars, he was like,
Yeah. Well, who could be upset with stars?
oh, that's great.
See, it's a little annoying with these warriors having the defense bonuses.
Arthur
but,
does the trick to get more time. I love it.
I think Arthur would go
Another
after,
ruin. Oh,
like,
but
the
he's
one kill.
climbing for that. What? We know he's going to get climbing. Maybe not for a while, though.
Yeah, it's just a little annoying where it is.
Yeah, it's going to take time to get over there.
And Arthur wants to see exactly how
Oh,
this
another
Explorer
lighthouse.
develops.
Does he have Eye of God?
You guys got it, yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
Arthur's chilling now. He's bobbing his
Yeah.
head. He's bobbing his head.
feeling good.
He's got some song going in his brain. Yeah. He's like doing a little head dance.
Ooh, maybe he'll get a port in that city with his Park of Fortune on Capital. And
Yeah,
get
he
another
has
giant
fishing
there.
already.
Yeah, but surely he goes ahead and upgrades this Renner city for stars, yeah.
There's the giant in the capital. And he has another monument he can place. Like you said, port.
Or-
Is he going to put... Yeah, get the other unit first.
Hey, why didn't he upgrade that southwestern city? Is he
Fish
putting a
and
wall
fruit.
there? Yeah,
Fish
yeah.
and fruit.
I knew you'd be
stars back.
upset by that.
Free money. I hate that. You know me so well. I can't stand that when people leave a city like that it's like, come on, upgrade. Free money.
But yeah, the Rider Roads strategy's been going well here. It's a little slower for Hoodrick to get these like giants. set up.
Rider roads and 2 giants for Imp. That's pretty great.
Yeah, like no population ruin either. I mean, he could get like what 2-star ruins.
He
So,
did
like,
get 2-star ruins. And a free spirit. That's pretty
Yeah, and
like,
boom, very good explorer. Gets that northern lighthouse. So now all that's left is that eastern one for Eye of God for Theetat.
But it's far from over. This game is just starting.
yeah.
Theetat's still got a lot of potential.
So we saw a game, just the last game that they played, where
Yeah.
Theetat had what? How many cities to Arthur's? How many?
And he turned it around.
A little deja vu, maybe.
We'll see.
I guess the big difference is that Theetat had the water and
Yeah.
earlier giants.
Theetat's not on the water. Archer's already got a port. We'll see if he puts the Juggernaut in the port. I mean, gets a Juggernaut with the port.
Yeah, you can't be feeling bad like if you're Arthur in this position.
Or if he wants to
Roading
road the
giant.
giants over land. So yeah, he
Arthur,
chooses
you have-
not to get a Juggernaut.
There
Oh.
This is why. Yeah, he wanted to
Okay.
upgrade the port.
He had
so-
a plan.
Yep.
He didn't do the fish and the fruit because he wanted a port. Okay. I get it,
Yeah.
Arthur. That makes sense.
Yeah, you don't want any of your riders to die, but it's like difficult, microing against the units with like the defense bonuses.
So
and
he's
everything else.
setting up a siege on that Ryek city with his giant, and Hoodrick's got what, 3 archers in range? He probably gets some more, but looks like Arthur's going to be able to take that city.
That's one of the things what we just saw from Arthur is one of the things I admire most about his play, because he does that instantly. Maybe he's like the best in the world at that kind of thing, where like he will see like a situation like that with like, difficult interactions with like warriors with defense bonuses, and he'll know how to maximize the number of attacks he gets and like where he wants to retreat all his units like immediately.
Yeah, he just sees
He doesn't
it,
have to think about it.
and he knows the optimal play. Yeah. Like with that thing where he did the bridge, and we were all like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, a bridge, right.
I remember bridges exist, yes.
Yeah.
They were added, sometime like over a year ago. I have no excuse.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's the difficult defense on this Ryek city. The giant's right there, and like, he's mad. Like, you're not popping your own giant.
I mean, he could get some catapults, but he can't afford
Yeah.
them.
Got maybe a chop or something for a catapult on Godon.
Borders? He's looking at borders.
Yeah, big border.
Oh,
growth.
borders versus population.
Yeah, border growth's better for the
For the sawmill,
yeah, better for the sawmill, but especially
Population's
better for the market.
for the quick giant.
Yeah,
Oh,
got
he's really
time.
taking his time thinking about
Yeah,
this.
I mean, 2 minutes on the clock. Like, this is a really rough position.
Borders. He's
Yeah,
going for the
decided-
better.
Yeah, late game.
Sawmill, markets.
He's got nice
He
sawmill
has
spot.
2
He's-
stars, and he probably wants to chop so he can get the giant now.
Yeah, is he just gonna lumber hut
Yeah.
straight up on the giant?
Sorry, Huxley. Gonna
Yeah.
sacrifice the Huxley. Just place the lumber hut.
Ooh. Yeah, a lot of crowd reaction for that one. But
Rest in peace, Huxley.
ooh, okay. This is actually incredible. that
Oh,
he's, put the
he's
Spark of Fortune
preparing
up
to
there.
pop a giant.
How does he pop the giant here?
He's got. Why else would you put a monument there? He's
yeah,
not
you're
gifting
not
it.
upgrading your opponent's city
Here,
for
have a
him.
monument. Just
Yeah.
on me. No, he's got to have a way to pop his own. But Arthur goes in anyways.
Yeah, I guess what's the plan here? I feel really scared for Theetat's position. Like these riders are all coming in. Some of the archers are vulnerable. I guess I should
I
say
mean,
one
does
archer.
Theetat have enough stars to get like fishing and farming or something? Like how? Oh, he does have a ruin, but
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gambling
Well, even if
on
he gets
that.
a star ruin, like what are the techs he needs for enough
Yeah.
population? Like he's not well, let's
Oh, Arthur got chivalry.
Yeah. Ooh.
Big grab.
And a knight. Where's the knight going? Oh, I love
Bad
it.
to worse for Theetat.
Oh, this is great.
I guess if we go ahead and turn stats on, you'll see, yeah, not too close on the killer monument. I'm not seeing the potential. For
Right, they
the
both
front.
have 6
Oh,
kills.
of course, yeah. He's not going to get the ruin. Uses his Eye of God.
Oh.
I feel, well, there's a lot of ways I could say it, but maybe incredibly stupid is best.
I didn't see it. We didn't see it coming. He had a plan.
Yeah, it was right there.
He had a plan. 2
These are things
monuments.
we were talking about.
Yeah, we don't see it. They see it.
But yeah, no, very good. Saving the position. This is why he like spent time thinking about. Yeah, I can play for the late game. It's like, how do you play for the late game? Like when your city's getting stolen. He's like, it's not.
It's not. I'm keeping this city. It's mine. But Arthur has a juggernaut. He put a giant in a port. We'll see where he sends that.
Yeah, and it was really expensive for Theetat. Is the big thing I'm going to say.
That
No other
giant.
units, just the one giant this turn.
Right. He had to pour all his resources into unsieging and popping a giant. And Arthur's got a knight. So that really limits Theetat being able to get things like catapults.
Ooh.
You gonna siege again?
I think he is setting up a siege like with a rider, and then he can chain through with his knight right now.
He's checking the damage. He's like, if I have a knight and I hit, will it kill?
Yeah.
He's gonna check, not quite.
If it was at 12 health, it would have killed it there, but he was
See?
one damage short.
Oh, interesting.
He's gonna go around to pick up the
that's
archer
cool.
first.
There we
Oh.
go. There we
Good
go.
chain.
That's cool. That's cool. Well played.
And look around. There's one archer in range. Unless Theetat gets roads, there's no way to save
Right?
that city.
Oh, I like that. That was so smooth.
But,
Blazing the road to go around and chain through the archer. Very cool.
Yeah, the other problem, along with it, even if the archer warrior do team up with roads somehow, like no stars for it, we've got this giant and juggernaut
Yes.
teaming up, and another knight behind it, and you weren't able to train units last turn. And now the
No.
knights are like policing
Doesn't
them
have
even
the
further.
units. He's getting fishing.
Yeah. Oh, is there?
He only has 7 stars.
Yeah, this is why he didn't get that animal, because he needs.
He's gonna
every star
chop.
he can.
He's chopping. He can place a port and the other monument.
Big crowd reaction to that.
Oh, this is so expensive, though. This is
Yeah,
really
yeah. No,
costly
he's
to
going-
unsiege.
He is saying, "I need this city. I cannot win without this city."
Yeah, he knows if he loses that city, but at what cost? He's not training other units. He's pouring all his monuments in there, and Arthur's still got another
Yeah.
knight and 2 giants.
I wonder how Arthur wants to go through. It looks like he's looking at that chain. I think he wants to go attack the warrior and then the archer.
He's thinking about he can hit with the giant first. Juggernaut. Oh, he doesn't have sailing, but that's okay.
Yeah. See, but he's got 5 cities. 8, 10, 12, 13. Yeah, he can buy sailing.
Okay.
He can buy sailing. and
Killer.
get a
Okay,
scout.
maybe he can use that later.
He can. Okay.
Oh,
There it
Theetat
is.
resigns.
There it is.
Wow, quick.
1-1.
Whoa.
Yeah. Hoodrick likes long
Arthur
Imperius quick.
adapts and overcomes.
Well played.
We're going to the final game.
Woo!
Here we go.
That was
Arthur.
fun.
I mean, hey, we
That
were
was fun.
doubting. We were doubting. We were
No.
saying maybe his facade's been cracked, but no, the man is as
Wow.
confident as ever. A definitive statement there from Arthur as we go into game
Yeah.
3. I mean, how'd you feel about that?
Oh, that was really fun. That was really fun. I mean, he surprised us, what, 2 or 3 times? We're like, what is he doing? Oh, there's a row. Oh, that,
Rode into the chain.
that was so
Something
cool.
special.
So,
Biggest crowd pop of the day so
I
far.
love
on
that. I love that.
What did you think of Arthur's performance?
Oh, it was
you have a favorite?
beautiful. Like he sees the free spirit ruin and stars, and he's like, "I know what to do now."
I can adapt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, also, I just want to like look at the cameras. Like, this is a man who doesn't care.
There he is.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for the peace sign.
So do you think Theetat comes back from this? How do you think he's feeling in this moment?
Oh, he's fine. He's
Yeah?
okay.
Ice cold.
He's been in worse
Ice cold.
situations.
Yeah.
Well, this is kind of what happened in the Amaji one, yeah?
This is true.
He's
This is
used to
very
this kind
true.
of thing.
So we might see a repeat of the quarterfinal, but either way, he has taken a match off of Arthur. Something that we didn't really anticipate going into this. There was rumblings of potentially him going all the way to the final without losing a single game. It just goes to show the level of competition that we have here.
Yeah.
That even the favorite, even
Yeah.
someone who hasn't lost up until this point, gets a match taken off him and now has one more match to
I
decide
love
if he can
it.
stay in the tournament. What do you think? Change your strategy this time, or?
I mean, I think they just have to keep an open mind, keep their options open, look at the map. And I think in the last game, those ruins were decisive, I have to say, because Arthur got 2-star ruins and
Yeah.
free spirit, and that really was a huge boost.
And a
I
lot
was
of,
able to use that quite effectively.
yeah, some people might say like, oh, look at the luck in the ruins. Oh, look great. But it's like, how did he get those ruins? Oh, he was playing an expansionist strategy where you get a ton of ruins? Okay, then.
Exactly.
It did feel like he was, again, in this game and the previous one, both our players were able to adapt to the map very, very nicely indeed. Arthur just getting a little bit of an advantage. I mean, we're going into the game 3. We were talking about Arthur not having any wins. Now he has his first win of the day. Potentially looks to now continue that.
But also his first loss.
His
So-
also first loss, very true. But he's bounced back from it. So I
Yeah.
think he has shown he can do it on the big stage. There's always a question. The last question will obviously be asked of Slimming Boy later to see if he's going to be affected in a way that the others maybe haven't been. But we're going to game 3, the final game to decide who's going to go to the semifinals. We begin.
Yeah. Oh, this is interesting.
All right, we're looking at the spawns. We're looking at the spawns.
So you can see over in the east of Theetat's vision there, like some shorelines, suggesting
Yes.
that lake is not all that deep.
It's not a big lake.
It
it's
might
a
just
little
be
lake.
like cutting off his access to some other villages without.
Also, that
getting
water
good
in the back is weird, right?
Yeah,
like the water
yeah.
behind that, that's hard. Okay,
like, there's no sawmill. There's no market for that.
Arthur going for a 3-warrior opening. Theetat getting 2 villages. And yeah, hunting and probably workshop. That's pretty standard.
Yeah. They're both just finding their villages. There is...
Oh, he also took hunting.
Yeah, and like, I mean, he's got a lot of resources here.
Ooh, so we might see archers from Imperius instead of riders? Or both?
I'm kind of curious about some of the things that we're seeing with both the players. I'm not really sure what to say about it. Like, the hunting is definitely interesting. He's got a lot of animals. It makes sense.
He can upgrade his capital, get 5 stars back.
But I'm like, this is Arthur. Why not riding?
Why not riding? He just saw the animals. Okay, we're going to see an explorer, right?
I mean, no doubt, right? Yeah, okay. I say no doubt with the most doubt in my voice.
We're seeing the spectator mode, so we don't see if they do that little trick to like save time, right?
Yeah. Well, he's moving the archer. It seems like it cut off some of the
Okay,
animation.
lighthouse. Interesting. Lighthouse.
Yeah, it skipped the level 3 upgrade on the last turn.
Yeah.
So saves a star here.
Okay, we're going to see an explorer.
I mean, again, feels like no doubt.
They are going to meet. Let's see. Yes. Oh, they're right. Oh, they're close. There is no lake separating them. And he gets another lighthouse.
Yeah, maybe if he had a choice between those two, if he could choose one or the other, he might have wanted to get the western lighthouse. But the south lighthouse seems far away as well.
He's got to be pleased that his
yeah.
opponent is right there. He's got to transition into riders.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Wait a second, there's no big middle lake? Oh my gosh, I can win. Well, that's what I was thinking about hunting. Like, is this signaling that he's trying to go into like his own like sawmill market stuff? Because like he's got the setup for
That's
it.
what I'm thinking, like archers,
He's got a better
but he's
setup
got
than Hoodrick.
He got forestry.
Yeah, he's got a better sawmill setup than Hoodrick.
Oh, this could be so weird.
Yeah.
He goes for forestry and sawmills.
Huge change of strategy.
Yeah, and then we see Hoodrick getting riders, and we're like, did they just like switch brains or something? Okay, chopping to upgrade and get the 5 stars back. Really interesting.
Yeah, something nice here. Arthur's warriors, how they're set up.
He can upgrade again.
Yeah.
If he chops.
I don't know how much he wants to chop because it feels like it's I mean, maybe
Very
the
nice
north
saw.
one.
That's a very nice sawmill spot.
So if you notice that village in the south, Arthur does not want to follow the animal into the east. But because of the warrior he has east of his city, Polytopia, he probably sends that one to the east and this one to the southwest, which might just go ahead and grab him that village.
We'll see if he can get that village before Theetat gets it.
There's a chance. I mean, it is a mistake, as we can see from Theetat's vision, but I mean, if you just switch to only Arthur's vision, he might end up just heading on that animal.
Yeah, there's nothing in the east.
No,
Okay, good. There we go. So they're going to have that contested village. That's going to play out nicely. Still no riders. But he's upgrading.
Yeah.
He's going economy.
He's getting ready. And this is why
he's looking at math. No.
Yeah, and if you see, like, he did not chop that north.
Yes, like you said.
Yeah, forest.
That's a
that's
1,
enough
2, 3,
population
4,
for giant.
5. Yeah, that's a 5 level 5 sawmill spot. This is so like twisted.
Yeah, we're seeing potential for really crazy markets in Arthur's side. And this is, the thing about Imperius. Like, we're talking about their versatility. Like, they do it all. They do the rider roads. They do the fast in the water.
They can do math. They can do mining. It just kind of, he can take it whatever direction he wants. Yeah, this is really fun.
And yeah, he's just worried. I mean, for right now, because he's spending all of this on his economy, not so much, the riders are nice for dealing with archers and stuff, as we've seen, especially on roads. But without roads yet, these warriors with defense bonuses are pretty annoying for Arthur to deal with. He doesn't want to train too many units and delay his economy, but it's a big balancing act.
A warrior to the west to go for the lighthouse.
Yeah, Hoodrick wants to get vision on that city, but he also wants to keep his warrior nice and safe.
Well, he can keep it on the forest for the defense bonus. He has 17 stars. What? Does he have forestry yet? He's got to be able to upgrade some
Let's
cities.
go ahead, press the tack on button. No, just hunting.
What?
Ooh.
This is so trippy to me. Why isn't Hoodrick getting forestry?
I mean, really, it's
Fishing?
difficult for him to upgrade anything with forestry.
Yeah,
so
well, it's
far.
very costly. I mean, we'll see this with barter, but like placing lumber huts is not a very cost.
I mean, even right now with 17 stars, he would have to still chop something just to pick up an upgrade
Yeah.
anywhere.
But Arthur did it. Arthur placed all his lumber huts to upgrade his cities.
Yeah,
yeah.
he had a few more animals. to help him
Theetat's
out
really
more.
calculating and figuring out how he can upgrade everything. He may be planning market spots too, like where can I chop?
That's the thing about like the water north of that city.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
it would be a lovely sawmill market combo.
No,
there.
this is so weird. Those 2 tiles of water to the northwest, north of the capital. That's really odd.
Yeah, there's a deep think right now. Usually with this kind of thing, in a position like all of your units have been moved and everything, it doesn't matter all too much about like where they all go, anything like that. You just like train some units and then try to
Yeah.
think on your opponent's time.
Yes,
But-
exactly. Train some units. Think while the other player plays.
Yeah, that last
He still has a
thing.
good amount of time, but
Very important. Yeah, Arthur's really upset.
Arthur's like,
Taking
let's go,
side.
let's go.
Where is my
Oh,
village?
look at that lovely
There we go.
sawmill.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
one's so
crowd likes
short.
that.
If
You can
want-
get a giant. Oh,
he's
I
gonna
like this
chop, he's
push.
chopping. Yes,
He's
yes.
gonna push the warrior. Cool. Very nice.
Big metropolis.
Where is he gonna put that monument? Is he gonna save it?
He might save it for that new city he's on. He might. I don't really see him using it on his capital. He's got a really good giant there without. Yeah, does he want? Yeah, I think Theetat's just gonna go with the archer to
Yeah.
get the kill with it instead of the warrior.
Theetat's gonna try to find a village. There's no village there. Ooh,
Yeah, this warrior
that's
might
gotta
head
hurt.
south,
You would be like, I need another
find a
village.
and then the warrior on the city will probably go after the this. And yeah, Theetat set up a nice siege on the next turn. Usually, you're not worried one warrior on one warrior, but with the defense bonus up there, and even like the
Yeah.
5 and 1 health warriors. teaming
Theetat
up.
got fishing. What? Okay, let's talk about weird port connections. That's very costly, though. 2 ports to upgrade like that, and you're not going to be able to really do much with a navy in that tiny little pond.
Oh no, absolutely not. It is
Oh.
faster when he gets his giant. Like there's extra mobility, like a
But
capital
it's
giant.
expensive.
Yeah, yeah.
You can tell the crowd is like, what is this? What is this? This is murmuring. Everyone's like, what the heck?
I'm sure there's the people in the crowd with like the PhD in port connections who
That's
can
right.
help explain. Too long. I'm not taking this one. But yeah, no, Arthur's looking at it and he realizes, hey, actually, I can't defend this city at all. And he also can't really afford to walk. He can walk back, actually. I'll take it back.
If he walks back, Theetat kills with a 5 hit point.
Yeah, then
Is he gonna kill
Arthur kills
instead?
back
He is
with
moving
his own
back.
10 health, and then he tries to get
See, this
maybe a
is
rider or
this is
something.
the whole again anticipation. If they do this, then I do this, then I do that. I can't do that. They're really good at that.
And yeah, this is why we're seeing the rider from Arthur. He needs to get some roads, some extra
Okay,
ability to help.
here's
fight
the
for you.
rider I was looking
Yeah.
for like 5 turns ago. Nice.
Yeah, and moving over east actually is very important because it keeps Theetat's 5 health warrior from just stepping on the city and working to claim it. Man.
This is such a different game. This is such a different game. Imperius is using giant sawmills to get giants, and Theetat got 2 ports in fishing.
Yeah, I think like with mathematics, Theetat's got a giant on Laic, but it's still incredibly expensive.
Very costly. Here's the
Yeah,
forest.
Like you have to go for it. Like there's no other way to defend this giant. And
He's
yeah,
gotta
you're gonna
get his-
chop that one. You get the
yeah,
level 4.
he's got to get his own
sawmill in
giant
the
there with a
future.
sawmill.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of spots for your sawmill,
Yeah.
northwest and northeast.
Yeah.
Northwest is even better. It's a little more expensive immediately since you need that extra lumber hut, but the
Yeah.
market's later on. So yeah, I was looking at the potential for Arthur to like just block it with his giant moving west, but he's got options. Yeah, where do you move your giant, Arthur? And he's not even moving it to the city. He recognizes that, hey, this guy is putting a giant out there. He's more interested in the central city too.
Yeah, it's interesting. They both have 3 cities, but Arthur has slightly more stars per turn just because he upgraded those cities with the sawmills. But Hoodrick could catch up economically. Okay.
I'm gonna see a big border growth here. Maybe he'll just get Park of Fortune, though. Who knows? He hasn't harvested the last fruit. It looks like a Park of Fortune pop growth then. Yeah. And a border growth.
Giant push the rider.
Yeah. This is yeah, it's getting more and more difficult for Theetat. Although, like, Theetat had a hard start with the water just over in the west.
Yeah.
But, like, managing to make the most of it and, like, take these cities.
Yeah.
Looking
for
finding
finding
for that North Lighthouse.
It's gonna be taking more time.
And this is why Arthur sent that rider he had northwest of his capital, getting ready to kill.
That 1 hit point warrior isn't doing much. What's he do with the art? Okay, brings the archer back.
Yeah, I mean, the 1 hit point warrior was important in the one tactic, and then it went back to being completely unloved.
How is Theetat gonna deal with that giant that's coming? He can get some archers. He can pop his own giant. We said we're expecting a sawmill from him or there, but
I mean, Arthur seemed to have lost interest in that village. He's like, yeah, if I move in, you'll get a giant there. Whatever, I'll just use my giant to try to choke you out of the rest of the map, and I try to take this central city. So Theetat, for the time being, that's good for Theetat. Like, I don't have to worry about getting mathematics. Like, that was really expensive, actually.
yeah.
But, like, Theetat wants to buy mathematics anyways.
Yeah. So using that rider to kill the Hoodrick unit that went up. No lighthouse for Hoodrick. That was really smart, Arthur, prohibiting Theetat from getting that lighthouse.
And he's looking at roads, always important for the extra mobility on the riders, but also, you know, into the markets.
Because he has this really high-level sawmill. If he can put a market there, that'll bring him a lot of income.
Yeah, I wonder, it's 9 stars for a giant on his capital, and then helps it. Ooh. I wasn't expecting that. It doesn't really change. No, it's better. My bad.
Yeah. But he can get a giant there with the 2 fruit. He can get some more units. This is nice. He's really building up his economy. And they're each gonna pick up a village next turn, right? Yeah. So they'll be at 4 cities.
Yeah, very even. Ooh. Yeah, he's just now seeing the cutoff of the water access. I think he'll be happy though when he sees the couple of ruins on the 1 health warrior's path down to the lighthouse.
He picked up math before capturing the city. That totally makes sense. Now he can get his giant.
And he wants this cheaper one on the northeast.
Yeah, just thinking about markets later, right? He can place a market to the northwest.
Yeah, like overlap with the battery.
Yeah. Again, these guys plan out all their sawmill and market spots like in the very beginning. As soon as they find it, they're like, okay, this is the optimal place.
Yeah, and Theetat's got some struggles just on the clock. Arthur up a great deal, just like in the first game.
Yeah.
But we've seen Theetat deal with the clock before.
Yeah. Theetat placing his monument to get 5 stars back.
Yeah, big workshop after. Yeah, and Arthur's just trying to expand.
Roads. Hey,
there
let's
we go.
go!
Big market. Ooh.
Oh my gosh. What am I saying? Who got the first market? Was it Hoodrick? No. Who got the first sawmill? Was it Hoodrick? No. This is crazy.
Yeah, and ooh, Arthur putting pressure on the clock, banking a lot of time.
Yes.
Yeah, not giving any time to Theetat to think.
Arthur plays so fast.
Yeah, Theetat's got to be happy to see this ruin. I wonder if the 1 health will go for it, or if he'll walk the 10 health back.
Could be a big help. Hard to know.
Yeah.
Sawmill down there. Is it?
Yeah, if a couple of extra lumber huts, a big border growth into a giant. If he gets the giant to head towards that central city and backs it up with catapults, archers. Like, Arthur has a difficult time defending.
Yeah, catapults would be really nice for Hoodrick to counter those giants that are coming.
I mean, kind of echoes of the first game. Like, there's not the lake, but like, you know, Arthur's got the central city, which is going to be nice to have.
Here's another giant for Hoodrick. No catapults yet, just archers.
Yeah, and the archers are just loving the lakes too. Shooting over the water, like completely unopposed here.
Yeah, I'm still looking at that ports, like very expensive. There's not going to be any, well, there might be naval units, but short on time. Ooh, red.
Okay.
Theetat is really cutting it close with the clock.
Yeah, I mean, he was put in a difficult position by Arthur. He's like, you're stealing my playbook, but you're doing it faster. This was not supposed to happen.
All right, is he going to pick up a lighthouse? Yes.
There we go. We've got the most difficult lighthouse down. There's
He's got to
just
be
one
happy
left
with
in the
that.
south. And he's going to go ahead pick up the last giant on his capital with a couple of road connections.
Very nice.
And now with the roads, he can,
Oh, another nice market.
yeah, he can go ahead. He can pick up a siege on Laic with one more road and then kill the archer if he wants. Siege's still possible, just one more road. It's a big high-level city too. But Arthur doesn't have all that many riders. He may not be too interested.
He may
in
want to
picking
get
it
more
up.
units. Oh, he's looking at a catapult?
Yeah, the same, all the same things that Hoodrick wants.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a catapult in Imperius, not Hoodrick.
Yeah, I mean, like we were talking about, if that central city is difficult to defend, like he's
Yeah.
got the giant, so Hoodrick wants to, kill the giant with his own catapults.
Hoodrick moving on to the ruin.
Arthur will defend with the catapult now, his own.
See what that shows next turn. Moving the giants up.
Oh man. Yeah, no, Arthur just played so prophylactically here. Like he's just shut down
Yeah.
everything.
Again,
Like-
anticipating, right? Really like thinking ahead, prohibiting his opponent from like making much inroads. Oh, another port. Oh, and actually a naval unit. Will you look at
Yeah.
that?
We're gonna see the sawmill here and
Is he going to take borders? Yeah, he has to border to get a larger sawmill spot.
Yeah, he could
Oh, he's
population
considering.
theoretically.
Ooh.
Like,
I thought borders for sure.
yeah, is he thinking about
Because also with
or
markets later.
roads?
If he doesn't get a border, he can't place a market useful there. Okay, there we go. Oh, running out of time.
yeah.
He's cutting it so close every time.
And like Arthur just plays his turns quickly, and then you're looking like trying to evaluate for tactics, and you're like, wait a second, Arthur shut down all of my tactics.
Mm-hmm.
Did he really? Surely there's something over he didn't.
Yep.
And then just runs out of time even
He's
more.
roading his catapult south. Why is he? Is this safer there?
Not safer. I think he's. You
Maybe
would-
he wants to counter the navy that's going to pop up in the south.
Yeah, it's in range of the. I was thinking about it more in terms of
Oh,
defense
fishing!
of the central city.
Arthur goes. Well, he has stars now.
Yeah.
Arthur has an income, so he can
There you go.
afford tech. Oh, look at that juggernaut with a splash. Cool. Arthur, you gonna upgrade that capital? Okay, with the roads. I mean, not the capital, the city. That's nice.
Oh, he's sending another one down south.
Yeah, he's shifting his focus. Instead of that kind of central bottleneck city with the giant in front, he's like, all right, I'm going south. Let's go there.
Yeah, I think we might see a border growth in that middle city, too.
Oh yeah,
possible,
there's a
but
really
dangerous.
good sawmill spot if he border growths.
Yeah, big swordsman on the edge.
Sword.
Well, there's another ruin down there that he can probably pick up with this raft, who also want that southern lighthouse. Neither player has vision on the eastern lighthouse yet. So obstacles I have got.
Gonna get
both
another
sides.
giant. He's got that juggernaut to deal with. He can get his own juggernaut.
Yeah, and I mean, as cramped for space as it looks, the rest of the village.
Oh, is he gonna put that giant in the port and then sneak around to what is that, Ropimo?
I mean, very possible. I mean, it seemed like one of the ideas behind the ports. was
Oh,
to
he's
increase
looking at
mobility.
cloaks. Did you see?
He's got a playbook.
He does. He does.
Yeah, looking at roads too. Oh man.
I don't know how much these players like study each other's. I mean, I know they look at each other's replays, which is cool, but like, oh, farming. How do we feel about that?
I mean, helps him get this giant right here. So, I mean, Arthur goes for it immediately. So he's
And
got
he's
to be.
pushing the catapult. Nice. Oh, I like that. Catapult push to hit.
Yeah, he's got to be thinking like convenient.
That was great. He disembarks the giant because he can expect the Hoodrick giant to pop in the water, and so this way clears the space. That's nice.
Yeah, we're gonna see the border growth here.
Yeah, I want to see a border growth here because
what? Yeah, no, the farming's really nice because before
Yeah.
he had that. Yeah, okay.
oh what? Oh
He's
wow.
still. I mean, it's a nice
Okay,
level
you know,
6 market.
no, this guy's smarter than me, so I don't know. I wouldn't have done that, but He's got a plan.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a good plan. Like, you know, this is the plan that you
It's
had
good.
before.
It's still good.
It's still just as strong.
Theetat
there's
getting
some other options.
catapults. Okay.
I
This
think-
is so funny. He's like, Theetat is like following like 3 turns after Arthur does it. He does it.
Yeah. I mean, like, earlier on in the game, I mean, you can still see just like the number of slain
Yeah.
units. Hoodrick's picked up the advantage just having the archers. Like, Arthur still doesn't have any archers.
Yeah.
He's still ahead in like terms of that kind of aggression, but it didn't really, you know, turn into anything
No.
for him.
But look at the income, right?
Yeah.
Arthur's got almost 40 stars each turn. Theetat's got like 22. That's a huge disparity. That's, I don't know.
Yeah, if they had, you know, 2 different things where Arthur was like, I'll take the income part of Hoodrick, you can take the early aggro.
Maybe Arthur learned a lesson from that other game where you're like, dude, you got to get your economy. Now he's getting his economy.
He's been playing like this in the...
I know. He knows what he's doing. Oh, placing a road.
He's like, oh yeah, I cannot siege the city, the giant zone of controlling, actually. I saw a little head shake there.
Yeah, and Theetat left that middle city open. He can't siege it. Oh, he finds
Yeah.
a village in the east. He's got to be happy about that.
Yeah, there's got to be another one
Yeah.
closer down
You can
to the
see the
south.
fish.
As well, I think if
Here.
Theetat gets that climbing ruin, we should be able to... Yeah, he just tapped on the tile.
Tap, tap,
Thank
tap,
you,
tap, tap.
Arthur.
We know
Can he
it.
hear us? Yeah, Arthur's just he's playing very prophylactically still, just shutting down options.
Yeah, again, anticipating what his opponent might do and saying, nope, you can't do that. I'm putting a unit there. He could get another giant with farming, and he's taking his time. He's got a lot of time, though. He's got over 2 minutes on the clock, so he's all right. He has 16 stars to work with. Yeah, he's counting. He's doing some mental math.
Got the lips moving, like voicing out some words. But yeah, surely we see just another giant on this city, but he's thinking about what to train first. Or if he trains anything at all.
Fishing. He's got a fruit over there. He could do
That's right.
fish and fruit.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
And a nice northeast push.
Look at all those giants.
Yeah, Arthur's created a ton of space for all of his units. And we've got the catapult over in the west, which is, you know, like great at policing like that Rompig, Ropima city. But not doing much more than that. So if Arthur can't train units there, then Arthur's own catapults are making sure that Laic stays empty. And they're also progressing towards Wedin.
Yeah. He can't train anything there. It's anything he trains there would die or allow a siege. Yeah.
But he's got a lot of stars right now. And
He
he was
does.
looking into markets himself.
He's got to get his economy up. He's almost half the economy of his opponent.
He might want to drop a giant in the port and then get another giant on his capital. Push the catapult a little forward. Still safe. But yeah, I mean, definitely not.
He has
pushing
that
to the
one
port.
good market spot between the 2 sawmills. That could be really nice. Let's see.
Yeah.
He's looking at it. He's looking at it.
He's not all too. We've got 30 seconds left, so we're getting trades.
Trade. Still look, he's counting up the star. Here he comes.
36
Here it
stars
comes.
for all the text.
Here it comes. And where's that market going? Right in the
Yeah,
middle
big
between
market.
those 2. There we go.
The market's coming out, and soon that income gap's going to lessen.
Yeah. But still pretty wide.
Yeah.
Arthur's still got a lot more stars coming in.
And I think we might see the giant push around the capital.
So
that
interesting,
catapult
right? He
concern.
chose not to siege. He killed the sword instead.
Yeah, he did not, you know, have faith in the siege to actually hold.
Ah, but he dropped a warrior in that middle city. Oh, let's go!
Ooh.
Knights are coming. He could get 2 of them. He has 16 stars left.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think he might want to catapult on that southern
Yeah,
city and then like
a catapult and a
knight
knight.
on his capital.
Yeah. Keep the knight in the back, safe, but close enough that you can reach on roads.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, if turn over to like
Okay, then-
Theetat's vision.
Oh, getting an archer, not a catapult. Okay. He got Shiv. There has to be a knight. Where are you going to put the knight?
Yeah, I mean, real quick reminder, Theetat's vision, like there's nothing. Yeah, okay, never mind, game over. He doesn't even see this.
There it is. Combat complete. Arthur's ambition achieved.
Oh
We will
my
see you in the semi-finals.
Gosh.
There it is, champ.
Wow.
After 3 hard-fought games, Arthur does end up on top. And we're going to have a chat to him very shortly, but what do you think of that game? Fantastic showing from both players, I think.
Oh, absolutely. Like just flipping the script entirely.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to talk about the versatility. I mean, you said it yourself so many times, taking the Hoodrick playbook and doing it better.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fantastic. You can see Arthur, calm, cool, collected. But I see a small smile there. You can't hide that. There it is. There it is. There it is. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what that does to the bracket in a second. But, I mean, fantastic showing, right? I mean, he did lose that first game. There were some questions about whether or not he'd be able to bounce back. But, I mean, he does. What do you think?
That was so fun. That was fun. Seeing Arthur basically play like Hoodrick and seeing Hoodrick, I would think it was really odd with the water. I still think that water on the spawn for Hoodrick was really tough.
I mean, that might have been the pivotal moment. What do you think?
I mean, I think it's interesting that you say that he bounced back. Arthur and his Rider Roads, of course he's going to bounce.
Well, that means that we are going to be seeing him in the finals, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
If you look at the bracket ahead of you, Arthur is our first finalist. We are going to very soon go and see Barda under Slimming Boy play in the semifinals against Meisterlamp, who did, of course, win his quarterfinal with the Luxador tribe. One of those two is going to be playing against the Imperius tribe and Arthur, and I have him here with me. Firstly, congratulations on your victory. How do you think the semifinal went? Obviously, losing that first game and bouncing back.
Definitely one of the better series I played. Really happy just overall with the quality of the games. I mean, maybe game 2 was a little bit more skewed towards my favor, and I guess game 3 as well, but I think both players had at least some sort of chance at some point in the game, although, you know, watching the replays, maybe it's a little bit biased. And obviously I did win, so of course I would have enjoyed this series, but overall, yeah, definitely very nervous, but turned out well.
And what's it like playing in front of the live crowd, the live audience?
To be honest with you, you don't really notice the audience. You're really way too focused on playing the game.
He's too sucked in.
Yeah, like you can barely hear anything. All you hear is just the white noise in front of your, like all blasting into your ears. It's more just so like you are sitting in like a tailor-made kind of booth. That's maybe where the pressure comes. And then you can still hear a little bit of the oohs and ahs even through the really loud noise.
We had a really loud crowd for this one. I mean, going into the final, you're looking at your other semi-finalists. Who do you think you pair up against more? Like, what's a more favorable matchup?
Well, to be honest, I'm not really quite sure. What I do know is that I have played against Meisterlampe a lot more as Luxador. We've played plenty of practice matches. Obviously, as eSpark has mentioned, we're on the same team, so we know each other quite well in that way. So I would say that if I played him, then it'll be just kind of one of our practice matches. And if I do play I guess if you guys have characterized him as an underdog, Slimming Boy, also very interested to play him as well to get to see what exactly he's like.
We'll hand to the casters for some more technical questions. Do you have any sort of insight you wanna throw, or questions you wanna ask about those 3 games?
Yeah, so we were doing the thumbs up, thumbs down, because we were like, in that second game, we were like, why? It felt like you stalled out with the economy because he was sending in cloaks, and we were like, where are your markets? You're losing money. You need money.
In the first game, I'm gonna be completely honest, I may have forgotten I got a trade ruin.
Well, no, he said you played a game where you got a trade ruin. It was like deja vu.
I know, but I kind of forgot because I was too focused on not losing my central city in that game. Even though, like, I was looking at, I don't know if you guys were watching my cursor when that was happening, but I did look at mathematics in that game. I didn't feel like I had enough sawmills anywhere. Really, there was only just that little spot in my capital and second city, but even then it still wasn't really good enough. I couldn't justify it. But I do, to be honest, I agree with the panel decision.
Yeah.
It does look rough considering I have more cities, more stars per turn, but I have many less units, and the water control that he had and constantly getting two of my cities cloaked definitely would have lost that game if it had gone on for a little bit longer. But definitely will want to watch that replay and see what I could have done better. I can't really remember off the top of my head.
Man, you stole my question. I was gonna ask. Well, not really, what else? But yeah, just watch the replay then.
Yeah.
I mean, like, well, in the third game though, like, you could seem like really immediately to know, like, you know, shift the playbook into like everything Hoodrick was doing. I mean, like, we've seen you play that like when you were qualifying for Imperius, but like, was there like a second that you like realized this is what I'm gonna do?
Yeah. I mean, the moment you spawn in, you see 3 fruits, you see 2 animals, you see all these forests everywhere. You also see these spawn closer to the center, meaning that getting giants early is a little bit more important because they don't have to walk as far. So I think everyone, or at least you notice, like by hunting on turn 3,
Yep.
I've already kind of decided by then I'm not buying riding turn 3 like you saw me do every single other game.
Yep.
So it still does work out. This is what you guys talked about how Imperius is flexible.
Yeah.
And so that definitely plays to your favor. You have a little bit more options, and it can still turn out well.
Well, commiserations, of course, to Theetat, but congratulations to Arthur. You are our first finalist.